Hey man, how y'all doing? Let's see if everything is working fine. So what's up, y'all? It's your boy Shaz. Just I'm gonna wait in a little bit for everybody, at least for most of you guys to be able to join. I didn't schedule this, it was kind of like a thought I had to kind of stream because I know a lot of you been asking for one. Hey, good morning, bro. How you doing? It's been a long time since I've streamed, so Chitra K says, please tell my name. I got you. I got you. Sleepy says up, man. Hey man, how y'all doing? Um, Micah Victor, we got Sean in here. Hey man, how you doing, bro? Listen, man, it's been a long time. I think the last time I streamed was basically last year. Hey, what's up, Pranjit? Ramesh, how you doing? I'm planning on making this like a 30-minute stream. I didn't schedule this at all. I'm just kind of going with the flow right here. A couple of topics. I know I've seen some of you wanted me to do a master spoilers. Sean was supposed to do it with me, but it's been tough uh to get around to it, man, because he's been busy. Trying to schedule a time has been tough. But here I am, man. We can talk about master spoilers. Justice League. I know some of you wanted some Justice League spoilers video. I'm good, Niloyan. I'm good. I'm good. Hopefully, stream is kind of is good. Hopefully the connection is not that bad. Waiting for your video. Big fan. Thanks, Madan Raj. Man, I'm so excited for Thalapathy 65, man. Yo, Thalapathy Deluxe next up here straight fire. Look at him, the gout, the gout. Can't wait, man. Listen, I've been hyped for Thalapathy 61 since day one. Like I know I've seen some comments be like they're not sure because they're not sure about Nelson yet, But I loved Kola Mavu Kokila, so for me that's where I'm like coming from. If he delivers in Doctor, if the dude delivers with Doctor, that would be it. I think a lot of us are looking forward to seeing. Man, imagine if Doctor is not good. Listen, I'm not expecting the Doctor to be anything special. With Sivakarthikeyan, right? Like I don't know. Like I gotta see a trailer. So far, the posters look fine. I do like the theme. The BGM was pretty dope. I do like how Esther is looking in there, but we'll see. If that movie is bad, it's gonna be a rough time for fans. I think it's gonna be a divisive time because but I have some I have high hopes. I have high hopes. Um, Kandan Jagannathan says hi. Hi, bro. How are you? I'm good, man. I'm good. Uh, Kadir Master K says hi, bro. I'm your fan of your reaction of Thalapathy Vijay. Now, please tell my name, bro. Yeah, bro. I got you, Kadir. I got you. Nilan says, what are your thoughts about Vijay Sethupathi performance in Master? I noticed you didn't talk in depth about his performance in the review. Yeah, I did not. It wasn't like I didn't purposely do it. The review was already super long. I think my initial review for it was like 40 minutes long. I think it was 40 minutes. I had to cut it short. Like I think the final cut was 20 minutes. But yeah, like I was gonna talk about Vijay Sethupathi, like once I was planning to do a spoilers review with Sean, which we didn't get to do. But he was good. Like I liked him. But honestly though, I'm not like all crazy over it. I just feel like Vijay Sethupathi is in a weird spot right now with his decisions. Apparently he's almost about to make like 50 movies in total. Is he close or something? I saw a number where it was like crazy the amount of movies he's done so far. And I've probably maybe seen 10% of them because he's doing movies left and right. It's really odd the way he kind of is choosing his path. If he enjoys it, it's his career. So, but it's been kind of tough to keep up because I don't know which film of it is good, which is not. It's tough for me. Prem Arrow says, how about Thalapathy 65 pictures? Man, listen, Thalapathy looks fire. Look at him, bro. That hairstyle, that look, man. I cannot wait. Listen, I really want Thalapathy 65 to be that gangster conflict. The gangster con slash gangster flick that people are hoping it is, and I'm hoping too. I really hope. I want to see Thalapathy in some dope ass suits with some guns blazing. You already know. I want Thalapathy to have like a throne scene. You know what I'm saying? I would love a shot of Thalapathy just kind of having he has like his gang. You know what I'm saying? Or something where, or he just takes over some city or some town. I don't know. And I want a shot of him just like in Talaba, we had a couple of shots, but I feel like something better than that. You know what I'm saying? Where Talaba is sitting on his chair. You know what I'm saying? With some dope ass lighting, with that suit on, looking badass, like an absolute gangster. You know what I'm saying? I want shots like that, man. That'd be so dope to see Talaba in. I want some good action, man. Listen, I want some good action. Oh, I'm so excited that they announced. I saw on Twitter that I think a Telugu choreographer, a dance choreographer, is gonna be part of the film in terms of like for dance numbers, which is exciting. Because I've been always wondering, man, I want to see more of the Telugu choreographers in Tamil cinema because those dudes, they're very creative. Like in Telugu, like some of the things they do there when it comes to dance specifically, it's amazing. So I'm happy that we're getting a choreographer, and I kind of went on his Wikipedia. Um, uh, I went on his Wikipedia and filmography, and I saw a couple of films that I really loved his work. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that choreographer is gonna do with Thalapathy. Apparently they're gonna start doing some rehearsal because they're gonna have a massive dance number, which is pretty dope. Um, Ilaram Nala Irupom. What do you think about the Thalapathy 65? Uh, how would how would be the script? Listen, I don't know. Honestly, I just feel like Thalapathy is, especially with filmmakers that are coming out who wants to work with Thalapathy, it seems like he has a different motive than this decade. Last decade was mostly social message films, right? Like there has to be a social angle. I feel like in coming movies there will be, but more so on the master kind of level. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it will be on a level where it's super emphasized and just based on it. I think it's gonna be mostly narrative and story driven. I feel like even Talabadi might be like, you know what, I've done a decade of social films. Maybe at least for the next 5 years, I think he wants to do more creative work. Like we hear Vetrimara wants to work with him. Talabadi wants to work with him as well. You've been hearing about whispers with the GOAT GVM. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of filmmakers who wants to work with him, and I think Talabadi is like ready to see what he can do. How far he can push his limits and boundaries based on the levels and the age group of fans he got. So I'm excited, man. I think Nelson is an insane Talabadi fan. So that's like he could go two ways. He could make one of the greatest Talabadi film, or he could make like you know this 50-50 BS that like listen master work in that prospect. All right, the 50-50 aspect of filmmaking, whatever, like film 50% my movie, 50% Talabadi film, it worked for master. All right, I'll give you that, but I'm not a fan of that concept whatsoever. Hopefully Nelson is doing a film that he wants to do with Talabadi, like 100% a movie he wants to do with Talabadi, rather than, oh, it's 50% Nelson film and 50% Talabadi film. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that in no interviews. um Siddharth says, "Hey man, what about your detailed review, master review with Sean? Waiting for it, bro. Listen, man, it's not on me. All right. Listen, it's just that he's been busy, trying to get like an hour or something to just do. Sometimes I'm doing some other stuff, and sometimes I'm not available. When he's available, when I'm available, he's not available. I try to get something done, but like it's I think it's far too long. Maybe listen, it's not out of the question. He might join one of the live streams. I am kind of planning to do live stream more often. I know you guys enjoy it. Maybe I'll try to do once a week or something. But no promises though. I'm gonna try. Cause right now, for those who doesn't know, my focus right now is just getting in shape, man. I gotta finish the Mind Night. For those who's been following me for a while now, the Mind Night is still in the works. Listen, man, I've been working on Mind Night since I was 21 years old. It's a story that I started and I wrote in when I was 21 years old. You know how many years it's been since I was 21? I mean, it's been a couple of years. I was gonna say it's gonna be 5 years, but no, like I'm 25 now, so it hasn't. It's been long though. Listen, I'm taking way more time. I'm about to come out of the same time gap of Avatar sequel, man. That's how long it's been taking to finish the Mine Knight. The only thing has been holding back is just me, getting my shit together and get shredded. You know what I'm saying? For certain elements of the film. But I cannot wait. Listen, there's like a scene, there's a sequence, an action scene that I'm about to shoot. More so a fight scene. A fight scene I'm about to shoot this week, if not next week, which I'm excited. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. The mine, for those who doesn't know, the Mine Knight is a short film that I'm working on, which is all me. I'm in it. I'm directing it. Some other actors. There's another character. There's a couple of characters in it and stuff like that. I'm working on. But if the fight scene that I'm planning to shoot goes well, which I will update. If it goes well, I will let you guys know. But if it goes well, and I like it, for me, that fight scene that I'm about to shoot, there's a couple of fight scenes in the film. It's a short film. It's not that long, but there's a couple of fight scenes. It's more of an action thriller kind of a thing, because action is my favorite genre, so my mind always operates within that sandbox. If that fight scene, if I could, because listen, I don't have a team or anything like that. It's only me and couple others. You know what I'm saying? So if I can put a dope fight scene, if that fight scene works out, if I'm proud of it, if I'm happy and I'm excited to share it with you guys, I'm pleased with the results, then I could be even more confident about the Mine Knight, because I feel like most of the Mine Knights, I guess, goodness is lingers on the how I execute the fight scenes and how that feels, and I'm gonna try to make it brutal, the fight scenes, since it's a short film, I don't have to really worry about anything. I'm trying to make it as brutal as possible, but we'll see though. I'm excited for that. We'll see. I don't want to hype up the Mine Knight too much. I don't want to hype it up. Listen, man, because I know a lot of you guys, the fact that for those who've been following me for many years now, since you guys have been hearing about the Mine Knight for so long, I know some of you expecting some goddamn, Avengers Endgame level. It's not, okay? It's a goddamn short film. It's zero budget. It's just me and some other characters. You got a Mine Knight character. You got me. You got, my girlfriend character. Might have some other characters in it. All right? It's a short film. It's nothing too crazy. It's just, you got to keep in mind, the Mine Knight is basically like a 21-year-old Shazne's story. Like, I'm 25 now. I've grown as a filmmaker, as a film lover. So I've been shooting the Mine Knight since 2016. So there's certain things I look at the Mine Knight, I'm like, man, I would have done better. I would have done that better now. But there's certain things I can't reshoot because it's done the way it is at that time. So you got to look at the Mine Knight as a 21-year-old Shazne's vision of storytelling and filmmaking, and obviously I've grown much more at this point, and I do want to do more short films. I know some of you've been asking. There was one comment that asked me, bro, why don't you release more short films? And my response is, this is not my standards, I gotta get back in shape. I gotta get back to myself. I'm on a very good progress though. I gotta tell you that much. I'm doing good. My biceps are kind of popping off. I don't want to show nothing right now. You know what I'm saying? But still a long way to go. Gyms are back open. Listen, I'm on it. Like, I've been dieting for 2 months, over 2 months now. Been killing it. Been absolutely killing it. I had some tough weeks, but been killing it. So once I'm there, I'll be making more short films. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know my struggles for the most part. Sivajit, AJ, Shaz, remember me? Of course I do. Of course, man. Like, I remember all of you guys, man. I see your name. I see your names on the comments. I've seen your name in my previous live streams. So I know y'all been with me for a long time. So I really appreciate that, man. I really do. Every single one of you, guys and girls. You know what I'm saying? Jay Entertainment says, so excited for Thalapathy 65. Me and you, brother. All of us. Michael Victor says the stunt choreographers from KGF are the stunt choreographers of Thalapathy 65. Yes, that is also so dope. Again, Thalapathy 65 got some Telugu choreographed dancers, which that dude's been killing it. I've seen a couple of his work, and KGF fight scenes were dope. Like, obviously it's slow mo and over the top and stuff like that. But you can see, for me, I don't mind slow mo over the top fight scene in Indian films if you can feel the effing impact. Like, and KGF, you feel the impact when that dude kicks or punches or hits somebody. Like, you can feel the force. Like I like that. Like if you can show me the force of it, I could accept those like over the top slow mo and stuff like that. I would enjoy it very much. It's when fight scenes feel soft, and then they overly dramatize and it's super slow. I can't enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's a stunt choreographer for Thalapathy 65 also did Kaidi. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. Ninja 2112 says, "What's the genre for the Mind Night?" Listen. Initially, I was I wanted to go for a horror thriller, but I would say I could go for horror, but I'm changing the tone a little bit. I'm going more so action thriller, more so thriller than action. Right? It's like there's gonna be a couple of fight scenes in it. I haven't shot yet. I shot one fight scene, which was pretty nice, but like it's more of a montage element to it. But I don't want to talk too much about it because the short film. And listen, I think it might come around maybe 10 to 15 minutes at the most. So I don't want to talk too much about it, and there's no point because like it's not like a movie or something like that. So I could kind of talk about it. It's just like I just I wanna get it out this year. That's my goal. Um, I'm not gonna make any promises. That's one of the reasons why I haven't announced much because I keep changing the release date, pushing the release date all the time. But I am personally planning to hopefully release it by mid or late summer, so either July or August. At latest, it would be September. Latest would be September. Cause this year is it, man. I'm getting back in shape. I'm writing a couple of scripts. The next couple of years, man, I'm really wanna really amp up my short films, do more short films, and really kind of set things up, in motion. Because y'all know the ultimate goal is to make a feature film. Obviously, it may be in 5 years, it may be in 10 years, it may be in 20 years. I don't know when I'll ever get to make a feature film, on a high level. But that's always gonna be the goal. Whatever I'm doing, I'll be doing YouTube as long as I can. But uh, filmmaking, making movies, Hollywood. That's my goal. Um, like I want y'all to one day to be able to like watch a movie that I made and you guys were with me since day one. And you see my name on a film by Shazni. That's gonna be dope, man. That's gonna be dope. Uh, every time I go to a movie theater, I'm always dreaming. I'm like, damn, I can't wait to make a film. Like every time I watch a good movie, every time I sit down and watch a good movie, I'm like, man, I cannot wait to make a film. Hopefully it'll be good though. I got some ideas, some sick ideas. Not sure if I want to go to Tamil cinema, but we'll see. Like I'm more interested. I've always been like Hollywood. That's my goal is to go there and like because I feel like I fit there better with my storytelling. But Tamil cinema is tough, man. When you have great filmmakers like Gautam Menon and like Miskin and all these people can't even make a like is they having a hard time getting producers because producers all want just basic commercial stuff all the time. It's rough. Because if I make a movie with Thalapathy, there would be no slow mo, not a single shot in slow mo. Not that I'm against it, but I just doesn't. If a film needs to require slow mo for it to be there, man. Like it has to feel it. It has to be some kind of a vibe that really requires it. But I feel like in Tamil movies, it's a given. Like we need a slow mo no matter what in the intro shot. Um, who do we got here? Elarum Nalla Irupam. Do you use fat burner? Absolutely not. I think I wanted to try it, but I'm like, you know what? Because I've done this fitness thing before. You know what I'm saying? I've been in shape. I've been out of shape. I've been back in shape. I've been shredded. Um, so like I rather for me I like the idea of pushing your limits with your genetics, right? Like I like pushing my natural limits as much as possible. I honestly believe every man should hit their genetical potential, or at least attempt to at some point in their life. I think every man should really push themselves to see how where can they go physically at their peak. I think it's a not to sustain it, but just to see how far you can naturally push yourself. What's your limit looks like, I like that concept and ideology. Niluan says, what are your thoughts about the speculations about Thalapathy's feature film with Telugu producer, directed by the director of KGF? They will be planning a pan South Indian film. Yes, I heard about that on Twitter. I saw that on Twitter. Interesting. if Thalapathy is gonna do a full on pan Indian film, it's gonna be a big commitment, because Thalapathy likes to release a film every year. So a pan Indian film might be a film that might take 2 years, right? If you're gonna do that big of a film, like KGF director, he takes his time with his movies, understandably so. So it really depends. I think the script has to be super dope. And I think I don't. That's what it seems like though. All the rumors are so interesting now about Talapathy's future plans and films and filmmakers you hear, with his name. It really shows that okay, Talapathy is on a different, like, really is looking at a different path right now in terms of this new decade. So we might get to a point where Talapathy might make a film that is so big that might take 2 years to release. That'd be the first time. Like, in situations it may happen, but Talapathy actually taking 2 years to release a film, that'd be special, honestly. Parnika says, "May I come?" Yeah. Parnika says, "Do you watch Vakal sub trailer?" I do not know what that is. J Entertainment says, "Bro, Thalapathy 65 is a pan India film." No, not Thalapathy 65. It's his next couple of films. I know Thalapathy 65. It's a regular domestic movie, but there's been rumors that Thalapathy is going to be making a film with the KGF director, which is going to be a pan South Indian film, which is going to be, a massive one, all languages, marketed to all languages. It's going to be like a big budget movie with the KGF director. It's a rumor though. Listen, we've been hearing rumors about GVM, Vetrimaran, even Shankar at some point. It's just a lot of filmmakers kind of lining up, and it'd be interesting to see which direction Thalapathy goes. But they all are great names though. As long as I listen, no hate, but as long as I don't hear the name Siva, I'm cool. All right, I'm cool. Um, Sutherland says, "Hi bro, how are you? I'm good, man. I'm good, man. How y'all doing? How you guys doing? How long it's been? It's been 21 minutes. Okay, we got 10 more. Um, what did you think of? What did you think of the arrow scene in Master? It was honestly underwhelming, right? I think the scene could have been so much better if they had less trucks, right? I If they had less trucks, maybe Lokesh could have done something more creative and more exciting. But yeah, like it was kind of underwhelming. Nobody talks about it, nobody cares about it, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I think I think it should have been like maybe like 5 trucks at the most, and then could have done some interesting stuff in it. Why waste money on like fucking how many, like 20? I don't know how many there was. I was like there were so many, and they were all jump cuts. Like I don't like when they do jump cuts in movies like that. Like it's like, come on now. Um, Project, I'm good, man. How are you? I want to see if I missed some. Sivajit AJ says the DOP is from Dhruva Natchathiram. Oh, ooh, again another film that I cannot wait to see. Another film that I cannot wait to see. Dhruva Natchathiram. And yeah, that trailer looked so beautiful. So many dope shots. I love the way that trailer looked and the teaser looked. So, hey man, Taliban 65. Hey man, look at the crew. You got the Dhruva Natchathiram DOP. If you look at all the Dhruva Natchathiram, content, like all the scenes and shots and stuff, it's dope. It's very stylized. Makes total sense for Taliban 65 concept. And then you got some great stunt people. You got some great dance choreographers. Like, damn, bro. Like, hey man, Taliban 65 might be the one. Might be the one. Niluan said, oh wait, Pernica says there were 40 IG, well, are you talking about the trucks? There was 40. Um, Niluan says, what are your thoughts about STR's next 3 films, especially Nadi Galile, Nirandam, Suryan? Yeah, okay. I still haven't got that title right. I'm okay. The one with GVM, super stoked. Esther is back in shape. He's looking great. Looks amazing. With GVM, I think that movie's gonna be the one. The last one that came out, what is it called? the last STR film that came out. I did not even watch it because the trailer was not, you know, sometimes. Let me give you a secret, all right? I do react to almost all the trailers, but if I really don't like a trailer, I don't even release the video because I just see, honestly, I'm at this space where, like, if I react to a trailer and I don't like it, like if I have nothing good to say about it, there's no point for me to really, upload it and, like, be negative on it by any means, like I don't find that amusing. It's like, wow, and I don't think you guys find that amusing. I don't want to be roasting a trailer or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how hard it is to make a film and stuff like that. So I try to kind of avoid things that I tend to avoid talking about things that I really don't like. You know, on the channel, I try to be more of the things that I really enjoy, that I like. I talk about that more often than not. So not all trailers. Some trailers I do miss on reacting. I might be busy that day, or the next couple of days I wouldn't be able to film, and I end up missing. Because if I don't react to a trailer, let's say within the 24 hours, all right, maximum for 48, I probably won't release it. I probably won't make one. It has to be I have to react to a trailer within the 24 hours. If I miss that time, yeah, there won't be one. Sometimes I do react to a trailer, like for example, Sultan trailer I did not like. I reacted to it. I know some of you wanted a reaction video. I did make a video. I was like, man, I was like, not that I hated the trailer or anything. I was just kind of really numb to it. I was just like, yeah, I'm not vibing with this trailer right now. So I didn't want to post that. Um, some may agree with that thought process, some may not, but it is what it is. Michael Victor says, did the dance steps of Vati coming satisfy your high before the release of the video song? That's a very good question, Michael. That is a very good question. Honestly, I love it. At first, when I watched it, I was like, I felt like maybe it would have been crazy, but like, I love it. I just love how simple but how effective it was, and how, like, I love the energy. It felt like a party. It really felt like a party. So I think Vati Coming is one of the best choreographed Thalapathy songs I've seen. I love, because you can tell that it's JD in character dancing. So he's an alcoholic. He can't even stand still. I don't think he can be doing leg movements, like crazy knee movements and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Or like, I like the fact that he was getting tired. There was a sense of like wobbliness a little bit. He's just like, I like the vibe. You can tell that the JD character dancing in Vati Coming, rather than just Talapathy dancing in Vati Coming. So which I really loved. Ninja 2112 says, honestly, I can't believe 2021 have some good movies in store. Yeah, 2021, in terms of movies, man, everything is wrapping up. We got Zack Snyder's Justice League. In Hollywood, there's a lot coming this year, like crazy. Even in Tamil cinema, Dhruva Natchatram hopefully comes out this year, but I don't know if we can hold our breaths on it, man, because it's GVM and his movie releases. But yeah, this year it seems special. Talab 65. I'm looking forward to seeing what the Ajit movie is gonna look like. The Valime one, they've been shooting that forever now. The Surya movies, Surya Vetrimaran film, Danush movies, Sivakarthikeyan movies. It's like a lot of these actors have like multiple films coming out this year. The Kamal Hassan film. Ooh, yeah, man. This year, oh man, what else? What else we got? Who else we got? Yeah, what is? When are we getting the Maniratnam film? I think that's gonna take some more time, right? The Maniratnam movie. I don't think it's coming out this year. It's probably gonna be next year. The one with Karthi, Jem Ravi, and all that. What else we got, man? I know we got so many dope movies coming out this year. That's for sure. Parnika Dubey says, from his interviews, Vetrimaran seems hyped as the fans to work with Thalapathy. Your thoughts on the type of project they would collaborate for? His schedule is so busy right now with 3 films. Yeah, I always find it odd when filmmakers really be like, oh, I'm gonna work with Thalapathy, but I got 3 movies I gotta do first. I'm like, that's a long time. That could be 3 years from now. But as long as it seems like him and Talab has been talking for a long time. I feel like they are pretty much locked onto a script they want to do. It's more about Vetrimar finishing all of his promises and agreements, contracts, or whatever, and Thalapathy just doing his thing. And I think they will probably line things up to a right moment. And Vetrimar specifically said that he will wait for Thalapathy because they were supposed to do the film way before, way earlier, but because of his commitments and contracts, he couldn't scheduled it right. And so Vetrimar feels like once he's done with all the promises and all of his projects, he's gonna deliberately wait for Thalapathy to finish his current film, whatever he's gonna be doing at that point, to work with Vetrimaran, which is dope. It shows a level of respect Vetrimaran has for Thalapathy, which I love to see. A filmmaker like Vetrimaran showing respect. Like a lot of these filmmakers, man, they're seeing Thalapathy's greatness, his power. The king, the legend, the greatest. You already know. Um, Parnika says, Vakil Sab is a Pavan Kalyan's next remake of Nerkonda Parve. Oh, I think I saw a poster for it, but I did not see the trailer. I may check it out. We'll see how that looks like. What a Telugu version of that would look like. Because I know the Nerkonda Parve had a random ass fight scene in the middle of the movie for no reason. So I wonder how Telugu's gonna deal with that. They might have like three. You know how it goes. But no disrespect though, just saying. Anilo and Ruben says the cinematographer of Thalapathy 65 will be working with Thalapathy after Nanban. Oh, Nanban was a really nice looking film, so that's pretty cool. J Entertainment, did you watch the Thalapathy trailer? Not yet. I'm not really a fan of that actress, honestly, but I'll check it out. I heard the trailer is pretty good. Parnika Dubey says it was the DOP to confirm that Thalapathy 65 is a pan-Indian project. Hope the official confirmation comes soon. They plan it better and promote it properly. Yeah, I do. Yeah, man, I do really feel like Tamil cinema has a marketing issue. I feel like everybody promotes a movie the same way. There's absolutely no creativity when it comes to promoting films. Like they gotta do something more. Man, I want Thalapathy. Like honestly, listen, I don't want Thalapathy to do interviews on these dumb YouTube channels. Okay, but I would love Thalapathy to do interviews with somebody like Bharadwaj. Like Thalapathy at this point in his career, I would love somebody who's intelligent to ask him questions. I would love to know Thalapathy's. Like I want to know. Like I don't want like not and I don't want anything personal. I want Thalapathy as a film student, right? Like as a film fan, as an actor. Like I would love to know his process now. Especially now that he's the king of Hollywood. I would love to know how does Thalapathy approaches cinema and filmmaking, and what is driving him. You know, I know the fans are driving him, but what's more? Like, what's in it for him as an individual? What's driving him beyond the fans? What he loves about cinema so much, and like I want to know more of those technical behind the scenes element. I want to know the actor Thalapathy and his process and his passion for cinema. I would love because every time before when he used to have Thalapathy, they all ask dumb questions all the time. The heroine, all the typical bland questions. But nowadays there are some great interview people, especially Bharadwaj. I would love to him have a 1 hour conversation with Thalapathy. The questions he may ask, the way he would break down things, it would be so fun. I want that so bad. It'd be so dope if I could interview Thalapathy one day, man. Imagine. Hey man, imagine one day you guys wake up and there's like a scheduled video for me interviewing Thalapathy. That'd be insane. Hey, we can all dream. Um, Niluyan says if you have expected calls from GVM and Zack Snyder to work as an assistant director, you have to choose one. Who would you choose? Hey man, that's a very good question. Honestly speaking, I don't think like realistically knowing GVM. I mean, when I mean knowing GVM, watching his interviews, GVM would wants his assistant director to know how to read and write and talk Tamil fluently. He that's an important element for him when he hires assistant director. So I'll be he won't look at me twice. he won't even blink at me twice. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, GVM like this. I don't think because he likes people who knows how to write, read, talk Tamil, because I think that's the most efficient way to work on a Tamil set. I'm not good at. I can't even write or read, and I'm not good at talking that much. So yeah. But Zack Snyder though, yeah. But even if it's okay, let's say GVM doesn't care about it. He just wants me as an assistant director, and Zack Snyder wants me. That's that. Honestly, I love GVM, but I gotta go with Zack Snyder, man. Because I really want to like see how he operates, man. Like how he works, the visuals, like how he describes to his DOP, the way he wants these shots, the way the sun is rising, the way the camera flows. Like the, I would love to see him work, operate. I want to know, you know, the genius behind that madman. I love Zack Snyder's work. I love him as a director. I love how hands on he is, and I would love to see how he operates. You know, that'd be really dope. You know, lessons, and you can learn so much from. And also like Zack Snyder even more than and Jimin when it comes to filmmaker. You know, so I would love to make a top 10 favorite filmmaker video. That'd be a fun video to do. Bro, I hope you know Innovation Plus. You have started this channel before him. I think you're more capable than him, but your channel has less reach. Why is it so? I do know him. I think he's pretty cool though. He does make interesting videos. I've seen a couple. I've reacted to some of his stuff too. He's talented. You know, I do see I do get this question a lot about my channel, why it's has much less reach and why is it not growing as much. Honestly, I the only it's such a, it's a two-way sword for me, because one could say because maybe my content is all in English, that is why my channel is not reaching to a level that it should, you know. But the argument against it is a lot of other race, you know, white people, black people, Asian people, whatever it may be, right? Like even Pakistani Hindi people, like anybody who's not really in part of that Tamil cinema culture, right? Even though I grew up in Canada, you know, like Tamil cinema was always right around my corner. Yeah, I may grow up watching Hollywood and all that kind of stuff, but Tamil cinema was always around my corner, and I've been a fan of Thalapathy since I was 5 years old. So I've always been a part of it. So I always understood the rhythms and how it operates, how it works, and stuff like that. So the argument against my channel being fully in English, doing Tamil content, many channels are like other different races just doing reaction videos, right? And they don't know much about the industry. Everything is face value to them, which is cool and it's exciting. It's fun to see how they react and stuff like that. And so that's the argument against it. So the answer would be I don't know. But another answer would be if I spoke in maybe in Tamil and maybe I would have a reach. But yeah, so it's really odd. Maybe I look like somebody who should be talking in Tamil and doing Tamil content, but I'm not. Maybe that's just not connecting with people. I have no idea, honestly, but we'll see, man. Yeah, I've started, like I started two channels. You know, I had another channel which was Shazzy and Quiver, which the reason I had to create a new channel is because of copyright issues that I faced on that channel. The channel almost got deleted, so I had to make a new channel to transfer most of my subs here. But who knows, man? It's all about time. I really enjoyed though. I'm at this point. There was a time where I really wanted, you know, to reach out, to have more views and more subs and have my channel grow. But I'm at this point where like I'm more content. Like my focus, I don't want my career is not being a YouTuber. You know, I want to be a filmmaker. So that's my goal. So right here, I love talking about Thalapathy. I love talking about movies. I have a second channel called Shaz Quest. Hold on a second. I have a second channel called Shaz Quest, which I'm gonna start making more videos on. I kind of go back and forth with gaming and Hollywood content. I don't know which way to go, but I just want to make videos whenever I feel like it. You know, whenever, because right now my goal is to finish the My Night. Is to get back in shape, finish the My Night, write more scripts, do more short films, and then do this channel. Keep you guys around. You know, entertain you as much as I can, and then I think by end of this year maybe I'll be in a much more consistent place. A lot going on, you know, when it comes to my personal my personal life with my relationship, and a lot going on there too. So it's a lot happening in my life this year that like I'm not really too concerned about the channel's success. I'm more so about really enjoying. So for those who are here, I'll be making content. So I'm not going anywhere. You know, I might sometimes you may not see me for a week or two, but I'm always gonna be around, you know. And I think when my life gets more stable, because right now it's really all over the place. There's always some new obstacles, lot going on right now this year, you know. But I think there will be a point that I feel like I'll be more stabilized, and okay, this is it. This is where I'm at, and maybe I'll be making more consistent work at that point. But yeah, we'll see, man. Listen, I know I get a lot of, which is really like nice. It's a nice thing to say. It's a compliment, you know. When every time I hear a comment saying, "Bro, you deserve more views, or you deserve more subs and stuff like that," which is really nice. Really a kind thing to say. But hopefully I'll get to that point. You know, I would love this channel to this, especially Shaz vs Thalapathy. like that'd be a proud moment for me to get this channel to 100K subs. That's definitely the ultimate goal. Because for me, that's really as a for me, it's like more so as a Thalapathy fan. Like I would love to have like shots versus Thalapathy. Like that's what I love about the channel right now is that like it's more Thalapathy focused. I do talk about other films. You know, I will be reacting to other trailers and maybe review other movies, even some Hollywood stuff. Who knows? But I like the fact that it's Thalapathy because he's the only thing that really truly excites me about Tamil cinema, right? Like no matter what, always excites me. So one of the reasons I started the channel, right? Those two reasons, but one of the main reasons is because I wanted an avenue where I could express my love and excitement for Thalapathy, Thalapathy's work, Thalapathy, the man himself, and the actor. You know, that's why I started the channel. You know, because I growing up, I grew up in such a diverse group of friends and people. I didn't meet my first Tamil friend till, and that was my girlfriend. It was when I was 16 years old. I was 16 years old when I first met this like Tamil person, which was a Tamil girl. That was my first Tamil relationship. Until that point, I've been in relationships where it was fine, but that was the first time I fell in love with like a Tamil girl, and she was 16. I mean, I was 16 years old, and it was in high school, and she was a big Thalapathy fan, and she was into Tamil cinema. She was not into Hollywood at all. And for me, it was so different because at that point, I just grew up watching anime, video games, Hollywood, and Tamil cinema was an eternal love for me. Like Thalapathy was like an eternal love for me. And once I met her, and she was a massive Thalapathy fan, we bonded over that, and it was really dope. And I was like, you know what? Maybe that's what really made me want to start a channel. And you know what? I want to talk about Thalapathy movies. I want to review Thalapathy films. I want to react to Thalapathy trailers. You know, it was all. I started this channel all for Thalapathy, man. Like at 16, that's when it began to be like, you know what? I want to do this. I want to express my love for Thalapathy more. You know, put some knowledge and shit like that. You know, about Thalapathy and his work, and just appreciating him as an actor and the greatness he has. You know, so yeah, kind of a history lesson, But yeah, so until 16 years old, I was just like I wasn't listening to much Tamil songs. You know, only after 16 that I started listening to Tamil songs because you're in love and you do all the cliche things. You know what I'm saying? Because she was into Tamil cinema and stuff like that. She's my ex-girlfriend at this point though. But one of the things that I really appreciated about that relationship was the fact that I got to talk to another person that was into Tamil cinema because I grew up with a lot of different multicultural people like black, white, Asian people. That's what I really grew up with. So only common thread we all have in terms of what we talked about is anime, it's Hollywood films, it's comic books, it's video games. You know, Tamil cinema was not even part of it. They all knew who Thalapathy was, but there's one thing people knowing who Thalapathy is. Like if you're my friend, you're gonna know who Thalapathy is. Of course, you're gonna know him. You know, but there's a difference between being born in this culture and knowing who Thalapathy is, you know, and what that when you hear his word and when you see him on screen, when you see a trailer or a poster, the excitement, you know, that you feel like you're not controlling it, you know, we don't decide to get excited, we just do, and that you cannot replicate that by just having the knowledge of who Thalapathy is. You have to really experience that magic, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyways, I went on a I went on a low-key deep conversation there. But yeah. Let's see here. Kevin Benedict says, is there any chance where Thalapathy Vijay might reunite with Lokesh Kanagaraj? I think so, Kevin. I think that's actually going to be happening for sure. It seems so. We've been hearing a lot of producers love the success of Master, you know. I think we will. And I think Lokesh will make an even better film, it feels. You know, because I feel like he did play safe at certain elements in Master. He pushed the boundary, but also pulled back a lot. And I feel like in next movie he's not gonna pull back. You know, he's gonna go all the way through. Ninja 2112 says so far Vijay Sethupathi has worked in a lot of multi-star movies, Vikram Veda, Pete, Master. He should work with Kamal Hassan. Oh, that'd be dope. That's something that'd be dope. Kamal Hassan and Vijay Sethupathi, that'd be dope. Parnika said, preach. I seriously feel that you should be an interview with BR because the defocus episode they did with Lokesh got 1 million views and it's over an hour long. I love it. Listen, for those who doesn't know, most of my days I just sit and watch interviews of my favorite filmmakers. maybe some of my favorite actors like in Hollywood. Like I sit and watch all my favorite filmmakers, like including Gautam and stuff like that, right? I have like a top 10 favorite filmmakers, like top 10, top 15 favorite filmmakers, and I would just sit and watch countless amount of great interviews because see, I went to college and I did take film class and film studies for a semester, and I was kind of disappointed because I'm like, you know what, I could do this home. I would rather learn from the people who've actually made great films than these teachers basically teaching the same shit to every student who comes into this class. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, it was like, listen, I'll learn on my own. And I feel like I could learn on my pace. I could do way more. Because, you go to college and you pay the certain amount of money. And I had like film class, like, I think once a week. I had a film class and a filmmaking class. And I had a film studies class, so two classes about film once a week. I mean, God, what am I saying? In a week, I have like a filmmaking class once a week, and I have a film studies class once a week. All right. The rest of the week, I gotta do other BS that I didn't sign up for. You know what I'm saying? I'm in college. I don't want to do other stuff. I only want to learn about filmmaking. Yeah. Then you should go to film school itself, but that's way too expensive. So in college, they do have film courses that I signed up for, but I just felt really like, you know what? I could just go home and watch movies 3 three movies a day, and just literally break it down, study, learn how to like watch Aaron Sorkin's, and learn how to write screenplays. Like that's what I do. I literally sit and listen. I love listening to smart people, and learning from them and adapting them. Like if I have an idea, right, I have a vision. I'm like, I need to do this shot. How can I do it? Then I would watch movies that might have a similar composition or framing of a shot that I have in my head, and I'll be like, okay, how did they cut that? Okay, how did they edit that? Then I will replicate that. Like even simple as, let's say an idea, right? A shot of me holding this phone, right? A view of the phone itself, and then the view of me looking at the phone. Simple as that. So for me to do a simple shot like that, if I want to know how to make it cinematic, I would just watch movies who have shots like that to make sure how are they making it look nice and not gimmicky, right? Because you don't want to look like a product sale shot. You want to look like it's cinematic. You got to look like it's part of the scene. And where's the cut? How long you hold on the message? If there's a message on the phone, I don't want to do those Tamil cinema like put a bubble up and write the message on the screen. Nah. Like if there's a message on the phone, I'm showing the phone. Like how long? How do you cut it? How do you frame it? How do you make it look nice? How do you light it? Right? When do you capture the reaction shot? How much you linger on the reaction shot? The very minute specific details that people may not notice, but subconsciously it does, gives you the ultimate experience of the cinematic feel and look. That's why sometimes you can shoot any scene, but there's a reason why not everything looks like it's a movie. You know what I'm saying? You can have the greatest camera in the world and you can still make it look like a YouTube video. So how do you get that specific cinematic look? Like I always watch videos where like, how do you get that cinematic like feel and vibe? And they say it's not only one thing. It's not just the lens. It's not the camera. It's everything. It's the location. It's the clothes you're wearing. It's the hairstyle. It's how you groomed. It's the surrounding. It's the people. It's the table. It's the scratches on the table. Every minute detail you see on a frame is designed specifically to be that way. People just don't pop up randomly and things are the way they are, So which is super fascinating because these are not the things that you think about when you're watching a scene. But what makes that scene actually special? Because you might see the actor and everything out of focus, but the out of focus actually plays a major factor into how you perceive and receive the scene psychologically, So so those kind of things, like, it's important, It's not just taking camera. Yeah, you can take a camera and shoot a story and you made a movie, but if you want to make something decent, it's very precise. You really need to understand every minute aspect of filmmaking, especially me being a independent filmmaker, right? I need to know how to do cinematography, how to light subjects, how to light myself, how to light the other characters, how to light a paper, how to light everything, I gotta learn about cinematography. I gotta study cinematography. I gotta study editing. when is the right way, because editing is where you everything is coming together. So how do you precisely cut, when to cut, how does it not feel jarring, how do you not feel the cut, that's still, you constantly keep learning the pacing of a film, how it's paced, how do you know if this scene works or not, if this dialogue is too long or not, do I have to change it, do I have to reshoot it, do I have to what's also exposition when you're writing a screenplay, because Tamil cinema has a effing exposition problem. They literally narrate the script on screen. Like they would sit and just talk about the plot of the movie. Like that's not filmmaking to me. Filmmaking to me is a visual experience. If everything is told, what's the point of watching the movie? I could go read a freaking novel. You know what I'm saying? So exposition. It's a lot that I have to learn. When I'm a filmmaker, maybe I don't have to. Obviously, I'm not gonna be the cinematographer, right? I don't have to be. But I need to know. I need to be able to tell everybody to do their job. I need to be aware of it. I need to know every angle of filmmaking, so I could tell them, no, I want this to be lit this way. Otherwise, if I don't know how to do cinematography, I don't know how to lit a scene, and I have a specific vision of it, and if the cinematographer does what he thinks is best, it's not going to work out. I need to be able to tell him exactly what I want, and they bring the best version of my vision. That's the director's job. A director's job is able to communicate to the precise extent. And for that, I need to learn all these technicalities. And that's why interviews are so great. That's why I love watching great actors, because actors would tell you how they prefer a director approaching them, or a director will tell you how to work with actors, how to work with different characters, how to get the best out of them. Like those things is important. If you want to be a filmmaker, you are the reason. Every component matters, but you are the main reason whether the movie is going to be good or bad. If it's bad, it's on the filmmaker. If it's good, it's on the filmmaker too, and everybody gets the credit. But if it's bad, you can't. It's the filmmaker. Even casting, you can't be like, okay, the actor was bad. It's a filmmaker's job to have the best casting for your film. At the end of the day, it's on the filmmaker. You know what I'm saying? So exactly. So all these things, man, it excites me. I love it. I love this aspect of filmmaking so freaking much. So I'm learning. I'm every day constantly keep learning, and I'm applying into the Mind Night. Obviously, the Mind Night is a very tiny short film that I started when I was 21 years old. So yeah, obviously I keep getting better. But the most frustrating thing about doing a short film like the Mind Night, once you have new knowledge and new techniques, but you already shot most of it, you can't change. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So you look at it and be like, damn, I would have done that a little bit differently. That's why I really want to get the short film out. Like, I don't want to keep it for so long, because every day I'm learning new stuff and understanding more about storytelling and understanding about filmmaking more precisely and more in detail. That is like, you can't constantly keep adapting and changing what you're currently working on. You have to finish what you're working on. So that is done. So whatever the new things that I learned that I'm excited to try, I could try on the next short film. Short film is the best way to learn about filmmaking. It's not only just listening, it's actually putting in the work, actually doing it. Everybody thinks they can do it, but to actually write a story and put everything together and make it work and make it feel cohesive, make it feel lived in, because you can easily make it feel like it's staged. How do you make a film lived in? When you're watching a movie, you're so immersed, you think these people are just existing in that world. Trying to get the element, man. There's so much. These things, man, in school, like I want to know. Like for me, the reason I went to film class and film studies is because I want to learn things that I don't even know about. But when I was in the class, they were just teaching me shit I already knew. I'm like, this is a waste of my time and waste of my money. So I dropped out. So. Anyways, this is the side of me that I really don't talk about too much, so it was kind of fun sharing it here. Anyways, damn man, I've been talking a lot here. Okay, Kevin Benedict says, bro, you had a girlfriend. That's cool to hear, man. Oh yeah, hopefully you may see her this year. I think most probably will. Will. But, I'll let you guys know. If you guys follow me on IG, follow me on Instagram, But, yeah. But I can't tell you when, but soon. Soon. Okay, let me just go back up there, see if there's some interesting comments that I missed. Okay. Parnika says any movie recommendation, something good you recently watched or rewatched. Okay, what did yesterday I watched a movie called Ronin. Oh man, I recently watched, I think a couple of days ago, The Grand Budapest Hotel. My God, that movie was absolutely amazing. Wes Anderson was insane. The way he crafted, like every single shot is beautiful. That was a dope movie. It's a very specific film though. Might not be for everyone. It's a type of a humor that is very director specific. But I loved it. The Grand Budapest Hotel. Like if you follow me on IG, I actually put on my story some movie recommendations or movie I'm watching or some scenes that I wanna share. So if you guys follow me on IG, you constantly probably be getting some sort of a recommendation of films that you may already seen or haven't seen. But yeah, the Grand Budapest Hotel was really really good. I watched Ronin yesterday, which is a Robert De Niro film, which was pretty solid. Um, what else did I watch recently? I don't know, man. It's just a lot. It's a lot. I like a lot of it is skipping my mind. Obviously, watched Justice League. Zack Snyder's Justice League. I watched it 5 times. Yeah, it's 4 hours, but I watched it 5 times. You already know I absolutely love Snyder and I love his DC world. I've been watching, Falcon and Winter Soldier, the MCU, the Marvel show. It's been okay. It's been decent. Oh, guys, if you guys have Prime, um, I don't know if you guys don't mind some brutality, like animated brutality. There's a show called Invincible. It's an animated show, only 3 episodes out. Watch one episode, if until the end, right? At the end, if you vibe with that shit, this is the show for you. But if at the end you're not, nah, this is not for me. I don't wanna be watching stuff like this. Then that show is not for you. But if you like that first episode of Invincible, that show is fire. It's an animated show, but it is absolutely fire. And also, I recently watched an anime called Demon Slayer. One of the greatest animes I've ever seen. The art style is absolutely stunning. So if you guys love anime and haven't seen Demon Slayer, definitely check it out. It is on Netflix, but obviously in India and other countries, Netflix have different content. But for me, it's on Netflix, so there's that. But yeah, so some recommendations out there. I watch everything, right? I watch animated stuff. I watch anime. I watch all different kind of things constantly. Um, Thalapathy should work with Kamal Hassan. Absolutely, man. That'd be amazing. All right, Parnika says okay. Already. But yeah, like I said, I always talked about, man, the idea of Thalapathy working with Kamal Hassan would be, that's because Kamal Hassan is my second favorite actor. I know some of you wanted me to do a top 10 favorite actors list. It has been updated. It's slightly different than some others that I've done in the past. Might do it. There's a lot of lists that uh, lists change, except for maybe usually my top three, top fives don't change in any top 10 list in most cases. Because it's more so solidified in that way. But I think my list has somewhat changed, and some of you don't even know it. So I will definitely start doing some list real soon. By the way, guys, for those who are here, do you guys like this format? How does it look? Is it cool? Is it nice? You guys enjoy it? It's easier for me to shoot videos like this quicker, because every time I had to take I gotta get a better webcam or maybe set my camera on. It's just a lot of that I gotta do. But the mic setup I'm really enjoying the mic setup. I bought like a Rode mic. Shit was not cheap. It was pretty expensive, but I want to give because I think audio is the number one thing when it comes to YouTube. Audio has to be on point. So picked up the mic, and I really love it because it's very much my audio only. So if there's some noise that happens in the house or whatever, it won't be distracting or you guys won't hear much of it. So that's one of the reasons I bought this. Uh, broke my bank, but it is what it is. But also, let me know if you guys are cool with the. I know the camera quality of my Canon M50 is obviously far better. Clearly, it's not even a competition. But in terms of the format, it's easier for me to shoot it this way real quick because I could just press. Because what I do is I could just put all the things together even before I put it in the editor, right? So for me, it's easy for me to react to stuff like this. It's less time for me to edit, but for me it's all about like how it's for me it's all about the viewers viewing experience. That's what I was trying, because I want to know like what you guys enjoy watching, like what's pleasing to your eyes is what matters the most to me, more so about my convenience. It's about you, like if you guys enjoy this format, if you guys like, for me, let's say for here, do you guys see my mouse? Okay, so here this is gonna be my screen. It's much more bigger. Before it used to be smaller, so I put my screen bigger, right? My camera bigger, and then here on this side where you see Thalapathy's pictures, maybe here I'll be reacting to trailers. How you guys like this look and format? You guys enjoy this, or you guys just simply prefer me using my Canon M50 and it's like, it's like all the whole screen? Let me know how you feel, because I know there are some people do like this format as well, but yeah. But when I do live though, I'm probably gonna do it this way because it's much more easier. Because I could, on my Canon M50, it only records like 30 minutes straight on 30 FPS, and 24 I think, 62 maybe. But 30 minutes is where after 30 minutes it shuts down. I gotta start it again and stuff like that. So yeah, when I do live stream, I'm probably gonna use this format because I could just go however long I want. Okay. Oh, guys, a couple more comments here. We're going over an hour. Listen, I'm gonna answer all the questions I possibly can because I haven't, a lot of you been asking for a live stream, and here I am. So I'm not gonna cut on you guys early. Okay, so let me see. Okay, boom, boom. Let me try to catch up on these questions, man. I've been talking way too long. Prajit Ramesh says, I like your dialogue of Thalapathy, the king, the legend, the greatest. Yeah, man, listen. I don't know how that came to be. I would love to know which was the first video I said that. Because that was not planned. The king, the legend, the greatest, Thalapathy Vijay was not planned. It wasn't like I sat and like, what, how can I build up my excitement and love for Thalapathy. But no, it was just like in a video, I think randomly I said it and I just kept saying it. It was not planned. It just came with the flow. It was just came naturally. I really wonder which was the first video I just said it, because it has to be in some videos, but I don't know, maybe I privated the video. I privated a lot of videos, but yeah, like that, I love saying it, man, because it's pretty much facts. The king, the legend, the greatest, Thalapathy Vijay. You already know. Neilin says, Superman or Thalapathy Vijay, choose one. Come on now, man, that's tough, but like y'all know, for me, like in terms of the world of entertainment, in terms of the world of entertainment, three greatest things ever is and will always be. Might add another thing later on or whatever, but for me, always been this way. It's not in any specific order, but it's been Thalapathy, Superman, and Star Wars. Right? For me, those three things are the greatest thing to be ever created in the world of entertainment. For me. Right? So you got Superman the character, you got Thalapathy Vijay, and you got Star Wars. I love lightsabers, Jedis, and all that kind of stuff. And I love Superman, but that also includes obviously the world of superheroes. It also includes Marvel. But if I had to specifically speaking, if I'm being very precise, Superman, favorite super of all time, Superman, Thalapathy, Vijay, and Star Wars. There's three things that I would love to like work on and with, in the future. If I end up becoming a filmmaker, which is the goal, which is the pursuit. But yeah, so, but if I had to choose between Superman and Thalapathy, that's tough, but I'll probably have to go with Thalapathy easy. Because if there was a ranking of all three, Thalapathy would be number one. Superman would be close, right? But Thalapathy tops it though. It still tops it, because for me, Superman really also based on like a Henry Cavill Superman, because they do have a Superman TV show right now. I'm not even watching because for me my Superman is Henry Cavill right now. So if you ask me, Thalapathy 65 or Man of Steel 2, right, man? That's the good question, which I won't give you an answer for it because nobody asked it. But that's the good question. But if it's Superman or Thalapathy easy, man. The GOAT, the king, the legend, the greatest. Imagine me directing Thalapathy, bro. Can you imagine one day I make a video, I'm like, guys, I'm making a film with Thalapathy. Oh my god. I'm telling you, if I make a film with Thalapathy, it's going to be the greatest fucking movie Tamil cinema would ever see. Alright? I'm telling you. It's going to be super badass. There will be no slow-mo. There will be some I have a script. I mean, it's not fully written yet. but I have like two ideas for Thalapathy. I have like a superhero film, and I have like an action, like spy, John Wick, Mission Impossible, James Bond kind of a story that I got. I'm telling you, there's a couple of sequences in both of those movies. I have I have to do those movies before Thalapathy turns 56. I think 55 is probably the maximum limit I can hold on to it, because I think after that point, I think it might require a lot on Talabot's part physically. Might be he might be still be able to do it physically, that because Talabot is still in his prime. He looks amazing. Look how he look. Look at him, bro, the king. Look how amazing he looks. So, but I got this superhero film that is super freaking hype. Obviously, it's mine, so obviously I'm gonna get excited. But I got this other action movie that is, oh my god. Anyways, I don't want to get into it, but I got two solid, very specific, confident idea and story that I would love to do. And I'm telling you, man, whichever one I do, I think the superhero one might be hard because it's got slightly high budget, but I think I could still make it happen in the Tamil cinema budget on the highest Hollywood quality. But in Tamil cinema, I could do it. But the action movie, ooh man, I'm telling you, I feel there's some sequences in that script. I'm telling you that you've never seen in Tamil cinema. I promise you, the fight scene, the hand-to-hand combat. Ooh man, I'm telling you, it would be crazy. It would be crazy. Like I think about that script every day, scenes about it every day. But anyways, let's not dive into to dreams and imaginations right now. Newland says, and Lucas Kanaraj tested positive for COVID-19. Man, yeah, man. Hopefully he's doing good, man. Seems like he's doing good, but man, it's gotta be safe out there still. Um, Lokesh is currently going under treatment, and really hope he feels better. I sure hope. I sure hope do. I hope everything goes well with you, bro. I'm good, man. Parnika says every announcement of Thalapathy 65 seems like an official leak right before Sun Pictures really announces them. And also, did you see the recent tweet from Udinidi Stalin's Twitter account? No, I did not. What did he say? What did he say, Parnika? I don't know. Uh, Michael Victor says, I hope Thalapathy brings back the dance moves of his career from 2001, 2010 movies. Yeah, and I get that. I get that, but I mean, Thalapathy is like, do we need him to? I'd rather Thalapathy use his physicality to do some dope action set pieces, some hand-to-hand combat and fights, than like really bust his knees up for a dance move. Like I'm at this point where I'd rather see him using his physicality to do scenes and action and all that than for a dance number, right? So if that is what we had to sacrifice at his age, at his point, because we can't be asking Talabot to do like Kurvi style dances at this point, because that is just too much on the man's body. You know what I'm saying? Because he got to do all these action set pieces. Talabot was the greatest action hero Tamil cinema has ever seen. So for him to keep doing these action movies at his age, he has to tone down on some of the pain he puts on his knees with some of these dance moves. But yes, I would love to see some Alagi Taumagan dance moves. I think like that would be pretty nice. But I do feel like in Thalapathy 65 we might see a dance number that is gonna blow us away, if the choreographer justifies, because based on his Telugu record, he's pretty dope. So I think we might get some cool one. But yeah, but I do understand what you're saying though. I wish there's certain dance numbers Thalapathy could do easily without needing to like break his knees, but would still look pretty dope. But it's all different with the choreographers, man. I think we need some variety, even with Silva. Like he's cool. I like his stuff, but we need some more different choreographers, man, to have a little bit more variety. Because I feel like sometimes everything just looks and feels the same. Newland's inspirational, bro. Hey, man, y'all motivate me too. Nalan Palavan says, bro, Valimi update. I have no idea. Like honestly, I'm looking forward to that. I would like to see what they're doing with that film. Vignesh Nadasan, Thalapathy looks too fire. I'm pretty sure it's illegal to look this fire. Absolutely, man. Thalapathy, look at him, bro. The hair, the beard, you already know. The gout. Raj Kumar says, hi, bro. How are you? I'm a big fan of your reaction. Thanks, man. I appreciate the love and support. Always. Elarum says, whenever I see other Vijay channels, I badly miss you, bro. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. The fact that some of you actually, if a Thalapathy news or teaser or trailer pops out, and if I'm in your thought process for 1 second, that's a big win for me. That is like, hey man, that's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty awesome. Vignesh Nadasan says Thalapathy look. Oh yeah, already read that one. Vignesh says apparently in Thalapathy 65, Thalapathy is a con agent, is a mainly action comedy. Well, maybe less on the comedy, but con agent. Hopefully they go raw though. I don't want it to be like a goofy a con agent. Like you could have some maybe like more of a focused Will Smith kind of a humor in the con agent element. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be dope. It really depends. It's like gotta strike a nice balance. Because I know Nelson is a very funny dude, so we'll see. Mirex Kumar says, "Are you excited for Triple R?" Yes, I am. It's been looking good. Love the posters, but we'll see though. But I'm looking forward to it. Jerry Manda says, "What's your favorite genre to write in action?" Honestly, for me, it's my favorite two genres. I love all genre cinema. I like really love it. I admire many of it, but my go to what where my mind straight up goes and operates, it's in the action genre and superhero genre. Those two are my thing. I want to make blockbuster type movies, action movies, but with real complexity and real depth and layer. Like I want to bring a real sense of depth and heart into these movies, but I want to make it in the genre of action. Like I love genre pieces. Might would love to do sci-fi one day. That'd be kind of really cool. Horror would be something that I would love to like tap into, but my mind straight up for me is like it just goes straight up to a structure of action and superheroes because I grew up reading comic books and grew up watching anime and love action. I was 5 years old and I saw the Matrix. It changed my life. Matrix was the film for me. Matrix. If in Tamil cinema, I would probably might say Alavandan, right? It was kind of right there that I really was impressed. Like Alavandan is not a film for a 5-year-old. I understand that, but I came across it and watched it. My parents, I think, they were like sleeping, and I saw this VHS on the desk, and it had Kamal Hassan looking all like he was like jacked with a knife and stuff, right? Was it? Yeah, I think it was like he was bald. He had that he was kind of jacked. I'm like, oh, this looks cool. I watched it. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And I really loved Alavandan. So. But I would say, yeah, the Matrix. But Matrix was it. I remember watching the Matrix for the first time, man. I got there was a neighbor who was selling his old VHSs at that point, and he was selling Matrix. I bought it for $1, literally $1. Uh, it's crazy. Let me see. It's crazy because I basically bought the Matrix for this much. This is $1. This is a Canadian $1 right here. Okay, I bought the Matrix for this much right here, uh, and it changed my life. When I saw the Matrix, my mind was blown. I was like, "Oh my god!" If some of you haven't seen the Matrix, it changed the industry in many levels. Slow mos became slow. People started abusing slow mo because of Matrix. You know what I'm saying? Well, Matrix did it best. I remember the first sequence, the first shot of Trinity jumping mid-air, camera does a 360 and she kicks a guy. I was like, oh my god, I've never seen that in my life. And my 5-year-old tiny brain blew up. And I was like, as much as I wanted to be like Neo, like I want to be Keanu Reeves as Neo, I also wanted to know how are they doing this. I also wanted to be the guy filming it. How are they moving it? Filmmakers don't want people to notice the camera most of the times, but we all subconsciously notice the camera, obviously, and consciously also. But I was able to see that there's some magic behind this. There's this magic to this madness. There's a craft to this madness, and I was obsessed and curious. And curiosity is the biggest asset to any artist and any person, because curiosity is the way you are. You need to know. And for me, that path began when I saw the Matrix, and Matrix changed my course of life. And I I would watch movies once, and then I would watch it again and try to see how they're doing it. I would notice specific things and details, and I would pretend to be in movies, and I would like think of ideas. I would do sketches when I was like 10 years old with my friends. We go to park and we would like robbery and thief kind of sketches, and we would do comedy scenes. And yeah, man, always the Matrix was really the one to really define and create that path for me. And then there's many other films that I could name in every point in my life that really kept pushing me and pushing my boundaries and really allowing me to be who I am today as a guy who loves cinema and a student of film. But hopefully it will all come in handy one day. Everything leads up to the result of making a feature film. Like, listen, I don't know if I want to be a successful filmmaker or not, okay? But my goal is to make one feature film. You know, and then from that point on, we'll know how it goes. But will happen though. Will happen. Uh, okay, let me see. Vignesh, another sense, how you feel. How would you feel if you got to direct a Thalapathy movie? I mean, you already know. I think at this point, I already answered that question. But yeah, that'd be insane, man. It's like I don't know. That would be, I don't know, man. It'd be crazy. I'd be crying, legit crying. Uh, Perks of being a Canadian Thalapathy fan is you wake up to pics like this. Yeah, that is also true. When I wake up and I wake up and I just gonna go on Twitter to see what's going on, and I'm like, I wake up and I see Thalapathy. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Then that's what prompted me to make this video. Go live because I saw the pictures. I'm like, you know what? Hey, today's a good day. I woke up and I saw Thalapathy looking fire. Thalapathy 65 production has started. What a day to get started. I'm like, you know what? Let's do a live stream, man. Let's hang out. Let's chill. Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Let's have some fun. Um, some words about Thalapathy in Tamil. Listen, man. You know what's funny? I've been trying so hard to speak in Tamil in my videos. Like at least a little bit. It's more so because I don't have the practice in me to speak Tamil, like publicly, to people. It's more so a shyness because I know that I'm bad, and low key don't want to get laughed at. Because I remember in high school, I had this Tamil girlfriend, right, and she had her Tamil friends, right, girls, and I would be sit there and they would be like, oh, Shazin, speak in Tamil, Shazin, say something in Tamil, say something about it in Tamil, and me like an idiot, I was trying to think some Gautam Menon dialogues, what I'm saying? And I tried to speak in Tamil, and they were still laughing at me. I was like, why the fuck are y'all laughing, bro? I'm putting all this effort into this. And ever since that day, I'm like, you know what? I'm not fucking talking no Tamil words to none of you. You know what I'm saying? From that point on, I was like, oh man, because they were saying, because they were laughing because they find it cute. And I'm like, listen, man. And I'm saying, no cute shit here. All right? Like, and I'm saying, like, cute. Like, I'm not trying to be cute here. I'm being sincere with my Tamil dialogue. But they're like, but why does the Tamil sound so different? Like, exactly. So I imagine me saying on a video. I will definitely in some video, I would do it, but it'll have to be a pre-recorded video. I'm not gonna do it live. You know what I'm saying? If I do it live, I don't want to be seeing a laughing emoji on the live chat, man. Not gonna happen today. I'm sorry, bro. Not happening today. but I will definitely do maybe some dialogue intro. When I do like a reaction video, might do some dialogue stuff. It'd be kind of cool. Listen, man, I'm trying. Trust me. It's just hard for me. Believe me. I would love to. Believe me. All right? Believe me. Every time I go visit my family and shit, man, I've have enough people be like, oh, it's like, I know my struggles. Prajit Ramesh says, I like your dialogue of Thalapathy. Okay, I already talked about that. But yes. Urban says, happy with Pooja Hedge, in Top 65. Absolutely, man. She's stunning. She's beautiful. I've seen her in some films. She has a nice vibe to her. So I'm looking forward to seeing how the pair is gonna be looking next Thalapathy. I think they're gonna look fire, man. Parnika says, love the Grand Budapest Hotel. Yeah, definitely fire. Oh shit, Thalapathy 65 Pooja videos out. Really? Ooh, okay. You know what? I might check it out live. I might check it out live. I watched Invincible solid so far. However, I feel it would have been more. Oh goddamn! What am I saying? I watched Invincible solid so far. However, I feel it would have been more impactful if shows like The Boys did not exist. Oh, that's a pretty good analogy. But honestly, Game of Thrones existed before The Boys. And don't you guys remember the scene from Game of Thrones? I don't know if you guys watched Game of Thrones, but there's some stuff in Game of Thrones. I don't think it's like, yeah, like if you think Invincible and The Boys were gruesome, watch Game of Thrones. You know what I'm saying? When you compare to Game of Thrones, it's child's play. Jay Entertainment says, hey, bro, did you watch Godzilla vs. Kong? No. I'm so excited for to Godzilla vs. Kong because I'm going to go back to theaters, guys. So when I go back to theaters, I'm probably going to vlog it. and I'm gonna attach my Tenet vlog with with my Godzilla vs Kong vlog. But yes, I was supposed to go today because it came out today. It comes out today in Canada, in North America. So theaters are open, a limited capacity, obviously. So I was supposed to go today, but my sister has work and she wants to go watch it as well. So I'm planning to go tomorrow. I cannot wait because I was trying to go with Sean Friday, but I don't know if that's gonna happen because I don't think I could go Friday. So and plus there's still a curfew here. I think the curfew is 9:30, so I can't go to night show. So I'm gonna go watch Godzilla vs Kong tomorrow, man. I cannot wait. Might do a review though, but I'm doing a vlog, so the review might be in the vlog. So I'm excited. Might not vlog, I'm not sure, but I want to try to get that vlog because it's gonna be emotional, man. Trying to getting back into the theaters, sitting in there. I'm gonna go to a Dolby Atmos theater because I wanted to go to IMAX theater, but my IMAX theater because I have an IMAX theater literally like 6 minutes away from my house by in car with car. 6 minutes away. Might be 5 minutes away. The fact that I have an IMAX theater 5 minutes away from my car, it's amazing. You know, so I go every movie that comes out of IMAX, I always go. But that theater is closed still, for a couple of reasons. But they'll open eventually. So for me, there's another theater, but I don't want to go downtown. And Godzilla vs Kong is not shot in IMAX, so it's not like I'm getting that IMAX projector and the screen on that on his highest quality, right? In that sense, because it's not shot in it, but the sound, I want to go for Dolby Atmos sound system, so I'm going to a specific theater that has Dolby Atmos. So I have to drive a little bit further than the other local theaters that are playing it. So yeah, I cannot wait to go back in theaters. I wish I could eat popcorn, but we're not allowed to eat popcorn or any food in the theaters, and that's one of the reasons why the IMAX theater close to my house are closed, because they feel like we need to be able to sell popcorn, otherwise we can't survive it. And it's a lot of this stuff going on, but I cannot wait to go to. I cannot wait, man. Getting back to the theaters, y'all know how it's just like my church, my temple. It's my place. You know, it's my place of religion. Go to a movie theater and experiencing Godzilla vs Kong. I cannot wait. I've been hearing great stuff about it. Team Godzilla. Team Godzilla. All right, Team Godzilla. You already know. Urban Goldwyn says, about Game of Thrones new prequel announced by HBO. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it's cool. Hopefully it's good. I'm not always big on prequels, to be honest with you, but it could be interesting. Nilo said, I love the format. Thanks, bro. I appreciate the feedback. PPYT 100. Can't wait for the full cast of 65 to be revealed for sure. Jay Entertainment says, I like the format, bro. Thanks, man. It's really nice that you guys are enjoying the format. I do need feedbacks like that. Urban says haters still cuddling with Thalapathy's pics. Yeah, listen, man. Haters are gonna be. People are just jealous of Thalapathy's good looks. You know, look at it. Just look at it. But look at his skin. The one thing, you know, you can, you know, do your beard. You know, you can stay in shape. You can have nice hair. You can do your hair, all that, put whatever, right? But the skin really defines how young he is. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. When you look at his skin, it's like how. You know what I'm saying? You want to thrive to look that young at that age. Like, that's what I'm thriving. Like, Taliban is definitely one of my inspiration when it comes to the physical fitness. Like, he's genetically gifted, obviously. You know, his hair, his beard is still looking amazing. But it's also the skin, you know, the way it's been aging like fine. That's really important. That's something we all gotta put some moisturizer, man. Gotta put some moisturizer 24/7, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not a guy who loves to take care of skin that much. Which my girlfriend always gets mad at because she likes me to put lotion all the time because I have very dry skin. I gotta take more effort into that because by the time I'm in my 40s, you know what I'm saying, I gotta be looking sexy like Thalapathy, you know what I'm saying? You already know. For other videos like the Canon, better, but for live, this is good. Alright, PPYT 100. I got you on that. I'll see. I'll maybe try to connect that quality into this. So, okay, answer me this question for those who are watching. I know you guys like the Canon M50 quality better, right? So let's talk about when I do live, I use this camera, which is a basic webcam, nothing crazy, right? The quality is not pristine or super clean. But what if I use my Canon M50 for this format, this box of format, and me reacting to video like that? So when I do live, I'll use this camera for this quick interaction with, because when using a battery camera and everything, you could shut down, you could have a lot of issues and stuff like that, right? Because it's hard to do that live. You have to have more equipment to make that work. So when I do live, it's the most convenient, most safest way to go. So, but what do you guys think? My question is, do you guys like this format like this with the Canon M50, or you guys just rather just want the Canon M50 full screen and the reaction video, like the video of me reacting, like right here. You know what I'm saying? Or you guys would be cool with me using the Canon M50 for this box right here, right? The quality of this box would be Canon M50, and then on the side there'd be the trailer, and I could react to it. So that's another question for those who would like to give me feedbacks on that. Um, Urban says, what kind of movie do you expect from Thalapathy after Thalap 65? I don't know. I think it seems like Vetrimaran, something like that, down that line, GVM, possible. Something like down that line, I think he might, I think he's trying different kind of stories and more story focused, not necessarily movies based around any social message. I think he wants exciting screenplays to perform in, to do his thing in. I think he's looking for some great screenplays more so than social message stuff. I think at least for the next couple of years, it seems so. Maybe he'll come back and do a social message movie, but I think for the next couple of years he might just focus on more so screenplay driven films, where it's all about this contained story and the world that is set in. Do you think who do you think will be the villain? This is Aditya VS says. Who do you think will be the villain? No villain confirmed. Master Pooja video we know. Oh, in Master Pooja we knew it was Vijay Sethupathi. Now Pooja happened. Still no villain. Yeah, that is interesting, man. I haven't really put so much a lot of thoughts into that. That's interesting. What if Thalapathy is a villain? Low key the villain. I don't know. I'm just saying whatever right now, but I don't know. It's interesting. There will definitely be a villain, but we'll see. Man, okay, I'm sorry. I'm taking way too much time with a lot of these questions that I need to catch up. We already passed. Oh my god, we are an hour and 26 minutes. Damn. Okay. I mean, you guys got questions, so here I am. Okay, let me see. DJ Ali says hi. Hey man, how you doing? Um, Parnika Dubai, can we expect your reaction on trailer of hold on a second, hold on a second, hold on a second. I'm on I'm live right now. So yeah. No, I just yeah, my girl just called, so I'd let her know. uh so can we expect your reaction on trailer of R Madhavan's directorial debut Rocketry coming out tomorrow? Oh, I know it's coming out tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. I know he's been talking so much about that. It's definitely exciting for him. So yeah, I will definitely check it out. I'll definitely check it out, and we'll see. Uh, PPYT Hunter says, do you see the reason Bharadwaj interview with Gautam Menon where he talked about Johan and Vijay, and if they join together, the game is getting shut down? Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, it's over for the box office, man. But yes, I did watch an interview. So it's again, like, we all want the same thing, man. I know some people are kind of on and off with Gautam Menon with this release and everything, but if Gautam Menon is making with the film with Thalapathy, that movie is gonna come out because the producers are gonna be a solid big producer. So it's just the people he worked with. But when you're making a film with Thalapathy actually decides who he works for. Actually, he doesn't pick. He's not the director coming with a producer. Thalapathy meets a director, and if he likes the script, Thalapathy decides for which production company he is gonna work this film in. So Thalapathy has a couple of production companies that he trusts and he likes to work in, that he goes for. So if Gautam Menon works with Thalapathy, the movie's gonna come out fairly well and easy. It's gonna be fine because Thalapathy will put Gautam Menon in the right production company for him to do what he does best. Vijay Fan 29 says, have you seen Godzilla vs Kong yet? Not yet, but tomorrow. Can't wait. We need a Soraya Putru movie review. At least a few words for now. Soraya Putru was good. Like, I enjoyed the film, but I didn't love it the way people did. I just felt like it was a little bit. I think there's certain dramatic elements could have been toned down a little bit because I'm looking at Soraya Putru as a legit film, right? It's like a narrative drama, right? I'm not looking at it as in the context of a commercial film. In that sense, I wish there's certain element could have been toned down a little bit, but it's a conversation I would like to have. I know a lot of you loved it, and I really think it's a good movie. I think it's a good movie. It's definitely the one of the best movies that came out last year. Did Soda Project came out this year? Yeah, I think it came out this year, right? Yeah. So yeah, it's still one of the best Tom movies that came out this year. So no, did it came out this year or last year? When did Soda Project came out? Can you let me know? But anyways, yes, I think it's good, but I didn't love it as much as people seem to have did. What about fantasy movies, man? I love fantasy movies, man. I love it. That's another genre. Like Star Wars is basically sci-fi fantasy. I love Lord of the Rings, but those like Lord of the Rings kind of movies, man. Every time I watch that film, I'm blown away. I'm like, to do movies like that on that scale and to make it work narratively to that level of depth and layers, it's amazing. I love fantasy cinema. Like I love it so freaking much. Like, but I think it's hard to do great fantasy films is because you everything is make believe. In a fantasy movie, it's like to make a fantasy film relatable and immersive. I think is super hard because you can easily get detached by some of the concepts, some of the characters, some of the design and the lore and the world and the mythology, because it's fantasy. It's all literally made up out of nothing, which is also why when fantasy films are good, it blows everybody's mind because you're literally being transcended to a whole different universe from somebody's mind or a book or whatever it may be, but it's so unique. Everything is different. Everything is, you know non regular world, which is, and to make that work and make that deep and amazing, it's special. Like it's not easy. So yeah, when they would do a good fantasy film, it's amazing. The experience is breathtaking. um Captain Jack Sparrow says new video T65 has dropped. Um, yeah, you know what? Do you guys want me to do you guys want me to check out? Okay, you know what? Hold on. Let me try to pull the. Let me see. Let me just go on Twitter real quick. Ooh, okay, it's 47 seconds. Okay. Um, yeah, let me try to. The quality is not the greatest. Okay, let me see. Let me see if did they release it on YouTube as well. Let me try to get it on. Um. Okay. Then it's my bad. That was loud. It's not. It's not on YouTube. Come on now. It's not. What the hell? Why is it? It's not on the YouTube channel. Okay, then I have to go on the one on Twitter. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let me pull out a screen. Where is this? I'm doing this live, so I'm sorry. I'm doing this live. So it's kind of a mess right here. Um, what the hell is screen capture, man? No, it's not that. What the hell? Okay, okay, there we go. Display capture. Okay, here we go. Um, I got the video. Okay, I'm doing this live, so obviously it's not the best way of doing this, but man. Let's check this out. Let's check this out. Man, I gotta put the audio in. Listen, I didn't plan to do any of this, so hold on a sec. Audio output, desktop audio. Is it working? Ah, nope. Oh my god, this is bad. I'm my bad, guys. I'm just trying to figure this shit out on the fly right here. I gotta get the audio. Okay. Sorry, my bad if that was loud. All right, let me lower the sound at 18. Okay, hopefully everything's working fine. All right, let's do this. Let's go. All right, let's go. We're about to see the king, the legend, the greatest. You already know. All right, let's do this, man. Let's do this. Hey, 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 man. The king, the legend, the greatest. You already know. Let's get it. Hey, man. Cannot wait, bro. Hey, man. It's all Joe right there, man. Hey, that was a. 1 second. This thing actually. Boom. Okay. So that was a nice little. That was a nice little video right there, man. How y'all enjoyed uh the video? I can't wait, man. I can't wait. All right, guys. Okay, let me just finish up a couple of the questions. Uh, man, Michael wanted the video to be separate. Uh, I mean, I might have to clip it out. Might have to, might have to clip it out. Uh, I thought you guys wanted me to do live. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did live. Hey man, I know 46 seconds to drool over Thalapathy, 100%. Um, Raji says, bro, you have Instagram ID and Twitter ID. Please tell me in your description. Yes, Raji, I do have IG and Twitter. It is in the description box below. So if you want to follow, you can do so. Jerry Manda says just got back to theaters in Texas on Monday. Liked it so much. I went back the next day. Saw two Telugu films. That is dope, man. I can't. Hey, man, listen. During this whole pandemic, one of the major conversation was like, oh, is theaters dead? Is the movie theaters dead? Or all that? Movie theaters could never die. That communal experience of waking up in the morning, right? Waking up in the morning, uh, and like getting ready for a film and like going in theater, getting your popcorn, getting planning your days out, like the whole process, the whole small tiny adventure you have, and that experience, whether you're watching on your own, like I there's many times I go to the films on my own because I watch movies multiple times. At some points I go with friends, but sometimes I go on my own. Um, sometimes with my girlfriend, sometimes with my sister, sometimes you Pagash, you already know, with sometimes Sean. Like it really depends. But since I watch movies multiple times, I always have to go on my own at certain points and stuff, and I really enjoy it. Sometimes I actually love watching movies on my own. I love having my popcorn just sitting there. Sometimes I go to movie theaters a little bit early because I love the atmosphere of a movie theater. Sometimes it's therapeutic when you're like stressed out, things are not going well. Just going to a movie theater, sitting there, watching on the big screen. Because one thing I love about movie theater, no distraction. Like even when you're watching a movie at home, how many times do we kind of pause for 2 seconds, right? Or get something to drink, or pause, or get pause for take a break. Like you do all that those things. You can still enjoy the movie because a story great no matter if it's a good film, it's gonna be great no matter what in terms of a movie experience. But that cinematic immersive experience where you are immersed, it's special, and movie theaters will never die because we are in such a living society where everybody gets distracted 24/7. Everything is like 10 seconds videos, and everything is so fast, and everything is so distracting, and we are not fully focused for long periods of time. Movie theaters are the only place where no phones is understand it as a community. We understand that no phones, nothing. We're in a dark room. We're sitting there for 2 hours, and we are transcended to a different world, universe, cinematic experiences, Talabadi movie experiences. That is special. I think movies will outlast everything, because we go to restaurants, you see people always on their phones, right? Anywhere you go, library, people always on the phone. Any parties, phone, this, people looking away. But movie theaters, we're all like two people, 1%, 50%, 100% on an auditorium. We're all looking at one thing, the screen. That is special. Where do we get that at this point? Only in movie theaters. That's never gonna go away. That's never gonna go away. And shouldn't go away. All right. So yeah. So Aditya, yes, I did do the reaction. Hopefully I might clip it out, but might not. We'll see. Cause it wasn't well prepared. Obviously, I just did it live because I thought you guys wanted me to just react to it live. I didn't know you guys wanted me to do it like afterwards, after uh, the stream. But hey, I did it. So there's that. Aditya says like a diamond. He's shining in the formal shirt, and his face damn dashing like a diamond. 100%, bro. Talabi looks fire for sure. I really wanted to get hair like Talabadi, but I'm bald and shake my head. Hey man, listen. It's all good, man. Don't worry. You can still find ways to optimize your current situation. You should watch some videos on YouTube. You could probably find or like biotin might help and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that people got to look into as well. Because I feel like a lot of people definitely suffers from it. Especially this generation, it feels like more often than not. It sucks, but it really depends. Like if your dad is, it depends on your family too, right? If your dad is not necessarily bald, you can kind of like gauge yourself and try to optimize your current situation. There's a lot of videos you can do, watch, and maybe it will help you out. Because I do have a couple of friends who kind of struggle with that, and you have to kind of see what works for you and try to figure it out and stuff like that. There's options. Of course, it sucks. I know it sucks, man. It's this hair's to like, especially for men. It's like goddamn. I understand that. I've heard enough from people that I get it. I feel them. But yeah, just take care of yourself. And then unfortunately, it's all genetics. But sometimes you gotta face the harsh reality and try to see, okay, how to optimize what you got, what you have left. Or you can definitely, if it really is important to you, you can definitely look into hair transplants. I know it's expensive, but it's a process that really works, and it's always being defined to be better and stuff like that. So you can always look into that, man. Like it really depends if it bothers you or you don't mind, you don't care about it. Like it really depends on you. But do not let that break you, though. Do not let that ever break you. You know what I'm saying? Because there's more to it. Get jacked, man. Go to the gym, get jacked, bro. You know what I'm saying? At that point, when you jack, nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares. You gotta optimize what you got. You know what I'm saying? Like I wish I was like fucking 6'4". You know what I'm saying? But I'm not. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I wish, I'm pretty sure, like even Surya said best. He said in an interview where when he started in films, he was so conscious about his height. But after a certain point, he started getting in shape. He started looking. He was optimizing what he was good at. Something you got like Amir Khan. Look at him, right? Like, dude is like like 5'4", like you know what I'm saying. Like, but look at him. Like it's just really trying to. If okay, you don't have this genetically, try to optimize something else, right? Like I'm 5'6". So I'm basically like same height as Surya, right? So for me, it's like I wish I could be 6 feet, but you can't be sad about that and all that kind of stuff. You gotta optimize. You try to get back in shape, try to get lean, try to build some shoulders up, trying to optimize certain elements to best optimize your physical potential. That's what people see. Everybody has an image of you differently. That is really important. So don't worry about all that. Just trying to see, okay, what can you do to better your other stuff. Other aspects of your physical presence. Um, PPYT100 says, yeah, the Canon on this format would be great. That's good to know, bro. Thanks for letting me know. Parnika Dubey says, if you're reacting to something, keep the video on the right side. The box format still works with your Canon camera. On my right side, I mean, okay, so okay, from that video's perspective, yeah, okay, I got confused for a second. From a video's perspective, okay, I see what you're saying, because for me, it's different, when I'm looking at myself here. Elarum Nalla Irupon, please make a video about your love story, bro. Badly waiting. Hey, listen, my girlfriend would not would love nothing more than me sharing our love story. But she low key even wants to make a movie out of it. I'm like, hey, listen, we gotta relax. We gotta relax. But yeah, listen, one day you guys will see her, and then because I'm excited to really like show you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of you want to know who she is and stuff like that. But it'd be really fun. We can be doing reaction videos together. That'd be dope. Urban says Shazni video pota matum podum, no matter how it is, we enjoy. Thanks, bro. Urban, I appreciate you, man. I know you've been with me since like day one, both channels. I know you're one of my early subscribers, man, and you've been still commenting. You've been still watching the videos. It's like some days, when I'm really like not in the mood to make a video because I'm like going through some stuff, or like I'm just like tired of certain aspects in life and everything. But like I when I see your comments, when I see you guys' comments and everything, but you know what, I gotta get back up. Gotta put this video out, talk about Thalapathy, do something, you know what I'm saying? You guys definitely motivate me because there's a lot going on. I'm trying to figure a lot of things out, relationship wise, career wise, and physically it's a lot going on that I'm trying to stabilize and be clear about. So I'm 25, so like I'm at this point where I'm like, you know what, I have to plant the right seeds, man, because the world is spinning no matter what. No matter how we feel, the world will keep spinning. So my motive is to put in the work. This year is it. I'm coming back. I'm telling you. You guys gonna see me in a couple of months. Sometimes sometimes what I want to do is just stop making videos and come back in 3 months, and then you guys will see a massive difference. But I'm like, you know what? 3 months is a long break. Because sometimes I have the itch. Sometimes I don't make videos for like a week. I'm like, oh man, I gotta get back. I have the itch. I gotta do something. I gotta make a video. I gotta react to something. I have that itch to make videos because I really enjoy doing that. I enjoy entertaining you guys and stuff like that. All right, guys. Okay, so we are at an hour and 46 minutes. I'm gonna stop it in 14 minutes. I'm gonna end it. All right. So whatever questions you guys got, shoot it out. But if you guys are done asking questions, it's good to stop now because this is my first live stream back. I won't be doing 2-hour long live streams. You know what I'm saying? But since this is my first live stream back in a long time, very very long time, I'm going this far. But I won't always be able to get to answer all the questions, but I always will try my best. And next time I'm probably gonna have a shorter time response, so I could get in more questions without spending way too much time on them. But it's been fun, man. I love it. I'll try to do more live streams. I do say that every single time I do a live stream. I know I say that every single time I do a live stream that I'm going to do more often, and I don't end up doing it. But I try to keep my word on that. I will at least do once a week. Hopefully. Or like once in a couple of weeks. All right? All right. Madhu says, really happy to see you going live after a long time. Hey, man, thanks. It's been a while. It's definitely been a while. Glad you're enjoying it. Aditya VS says, Loki, Vitrimana, Prashant, Neil, KGF director. I think this is a lineup for his next couple of films. Yeah, it sounds amazing. Beyond amazing. Sword Portrait was released last year. Okay, it came out last year. Okay. Hey, listen. Yeah, so a lot of you letting me know that Sword Project came out last year, November 2020. God damn, this is what I mean. I have no recollection of like space and time right now. I'm all over the place. God, it came out in November, and I thought it came out this year. Oh my god, wow. It shows how lost I'm in life right now. Easy, that's enough for y'all to see how lost I am. Aditya VS last year. Oh yeah, you guys. Okay, last year. Yes. Sorry, Project came out. Okay. Palawan says your thoughts on Sorry Potru. I kind of give a quick brief thoughts on it. I think it was good. I think it was good, but I wasn't all crazy on it like most people were. Parnika says even I'm not a native Tamilan like North Indian. I learned Tamil for Thalapathy. Can understand you feeling conscious while speaking Tamil because it is just doesn't come out that fast the way they speak. Exactly, Parnika. You understand it. So because like when you're not really fluent like that, you cannot respond like you can like because you don't because I don't think in Tamil. See, that's the difference people don't understand. When you don't think in that native language, like it's hard for me to be authentic. You know, like if I'm reacting to a video, right, and I'm reacting to in Tamil, I'll be far more conscious about how I'm reacting because it's not my first thought process. You know, so it's always gonna be like more holding back at a certain level, at least subconsciously. So that's one of the reasons why like I don't do it because then it would look too formulated. You would see a big difference between me speaking in Tamil and me speaking the way I do. It'd be very slow, it'd be very precise, and you will feel more scripted and not authentic. You know, that's one of the reasons why it's like, hey, when and how I'm gonna do it, it's always a question to me because it's not the language I think in. It's not my reflex. It's not, you know, I know it. I could speak to a certain extent, but it's like a unfortunately Tamil doesn't feel like a first language to me. Even though it's probably it's obviously the first language my ears heard, my parents speaking obviously, but you know I grew up in a French province. I went to a French school. You know, French had to become my first language when I came to Canada, right? Because I was born in Sri Lanka, I moved to Canada when I was 5 years old. You know, so being a Canadian at this point, growing up in a French province, French had to become my primary language, and I didn't have any families around, so my parents were always working, so never barely ever spoke Tamil. Growing up in a very diverse group of friends, didn't have any cousins or anything like that, right? Everybody's in Sri Lanka, so it's just really not comfortable for me to really speak in Tamil because it's like really not how I grew up hearing all the time, you know. And French was the primary thing, and then me and my sister, we don't speak Tamil, we speak French. me and my sister, we talk in French. Me and my friends, we speak in English, and then home with my parents, I speak Tamil. It's very broken, but we do communicate, you know, whenever. So yeah, it's just all over the place. It's all over the place for sure. Pedro Pig says, I badly want to see Vetrimar and Thalapathy combo, both my favorite director, actor, respectively, would be an amazing film. 100% agreed. All right, we got 9 minutes. Okay, 9 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna run through these real quick. Parnika says, let's go react to it live here. Hey, done it. Hope y'all enjoy the reaction. Mother says, it says hey to Niloyan. Niloyan says yes, live reaction, reacting together, 100%. Man, that was I really enjoyed doing that. I really enjoyed doing that. It was not professional. It was like all over the place. I was doing it on the flow, but that was fun. Y'all saying that was dope. Thalapathy in this video, though, 100%. Thalapathy looks absolutely amazing in this video. Parnika says Thalapathy just made my day, bro. 100%. Thalapathy makes everybody's day, man. You already know. The king, the legend, the greatest. The goat. Parnika says, been smiling like mad since his first pick came out. Yeah, man, the joy Thalapathy brings in all of us is absolutely fascinating, right? It's one of those things that is so special, man. It's crazy. It's just like we don't even like. It's not like we are trying to be overly excited or anything. It's just we just are, you know. Anyways, hold on a second. Lost my place. Next, 6 photos of Thalapathy we can see as it in election. Yes. Okay, so Bhargavan B says remaining master reactions are there that you didn't react to reaction for that also, please. I don't know what else you guys want me to react to when it comes to master. I think I've done most of it. There might be some here too, but you guys gotta let me know which scenes you guys want me to still react to. I thought we kind of like done reacting to most of it. I almost read the whole movie at this point. But if there's any other specific scenes that you guys want me to react to, I'll be down. But you gotta let me know though. I don't know which one. Bhargavan says, how about Sean or Sean? Sean is okay. Sean opinion on Master. Did he like it? Yes, he did. He liked it very much, and he had a lot to say. He told me he had a lot to say about the film too. Like he wanted to talk about it a lot as well. But We just couldn't schedule a time together. Especially with the lockdown and the distance, and we can't be in the same spot at the same time. And he's working, and then when he's free, my house is kind of busy, and I can't like, it's just too many obstacles, man. Trying to get this running. Can you tell about your family? I mean, we have four people. Mom, dad, my sister, and yeah. My parents are very traditional when it comes to culture and stuff like that. I'm not, which is always causes a lot of conflicts. My sister as well, because yeah, you know how it is. Listen, my parents are very typical brown parents. They're very typical. Like I'm telling you, it's super typical. I may not look like but because for me, I'm a little bit like, hey man, listen, say whatever you want. I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Kind of a thing. Um, so yeah, my mom doesn't like my mom comes to my room 24/7, only complains how like, why you have posters of this, why you have posters of this girl, why you have posters of this, how can you have all, what is it, you're not 5 years, like all the time. Well, actually my mom is very lovely, she's very very kind, and she's cute. My mom is very, she's very nice and all that kind of stuff. Like she's very like, my mom was, she gave birth to me when she was 18 years old. I think she got engaged when she was 17. So yeah, my mom right now, I think she's 43 and I'm 25. You know what I'm saying? My mom is very young. So, we have a very nice bond together, but yeah. But she's very, very traditional. She likes, like, I know how she wanted me. Also, she doesn't like the fact that I'm going to be a filmmaker. They wanted me to be the typical engineer, doctor, all that BS. That I was like, nah, I'm not going to. There was a big issue going on for a couple of years in my house because I wanted to be, and it still does. Occasionally my mom is like, why are you doing this? Why I want to be director? It's not good for our family. It's not, the typical BS. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I live the same life as many of you. It's just that it looks aesthetically different. That's all. It looks aesthetically different. Different. That's all. Uh, let's see. Did you watch Godzilla vs Kong? No, I'm going tomorrow. Can't wait. Absolutely cannot wait. Will there be a Justice League 2? I hope so, man. Right now, as of now, no, but I hope so. Restore the Snyderverse. You already know. Top three most wanted Thalapathy film director combo. Real quick, I'm gonna say real quick. GVM. If you're asking me realistically, I would say Gotham and Thalapathy Vijay, Vetrimaran and Thalapathy Vijay. Who would be the third? I would say Shankar, but I'm not sure. Um, I would say Shankar, but I'm not sure. But so that's, I think for me right now, the one that really excites me, it's Vetrimaran, Thalapathy Vijay, GVM, Thalapathy Vijay, GVM, Thalapathy Vijay the most. But hypothetically, in dream imagination, I would love to see Thalapathy do a film with Zack Snyder. Can you imagine Zack Snyder's visual with Thalapathy? Ooh, yo, that shit would be crazy. It's not gonna happen, all right? Never say never, but who knows? The world is crazy, man. Anything could happen. But that would be my top three. Two realistically might be happening, and one is it's a long shot, long shot. Okay, I gotta run through these real quick. Got 3 minutes. When is the next live stream? I do not know. Probably one next week. I'll do one next week maybe. If you guys follow me on Twitter, IG, I posted on Twitter today that I might be going live. So if I ever decide to go, because I don't have a specific schedule how I want to do it. Like for me, live stream will definitely be a part of the channel eventually, because I feel like I love doing this live stream stuff. Right, I love engaging with you guys, talk about movie news and stuff like that. I really enjoy that format and the element of it, the engagement we all feel. It's fun. I really enjoy it. But I need to come up with a specific format. It can be 2 hours long. I don't want it to be 1 hour. 1 hour might be too long, but might be 1 hour. But I would like to have like a good 30, maybe 45 minute kind of a format. Something I could do on a consistent basis, like kind of a daily, not a daily show, but like a scheduled live streams, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday kind of a thing. I'm not saying I'm gonna do that right now, but I'm saying I want to get to a point where you guys can constantly expect a live stream, like a live show. Like come up with a name for the show. It could be just The Thalapathy show is what I kind of had an idea to do. A Thalapathy show, kind of a live stream where we talk about Thalapathy news, rumors, discuss about that, and maybe some other movie news, other movie stuff. Uh, a couple of times a week. Yeah, so it's definitely a part of it. You know, in Shaw's Quest, I want to do that for Hollywood as well, like cover movie news and everything. So definitely subscribe to Shaw's Quest, which is a link in the description box below. But yeah, so lots of ideas, lots of plans, lots of things I want to do, but I gotta get to that point. I'm not there yet, but it will eventually happen. I do believe it will eventually happen. I would love to have like a kind of a my own personal show that I would like to do on that level. But it's a lot of work. There's a lot of effort. It has to be you have to be very disciplined. I can't be like, oh, I'm gonna do live stream today. Oh, tomorrow I don't want to do it. It can't be that way. I have to be very disciplined, very precise. Because I know a lot. If I give a schedule, I gotta be able to be. I should be able to live up to the schedule. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to loaf around or anything like that. I don't want to make false promises and stuff. You know. Are you still chasing filmmaking shots, bro? Absolutely. For sure. That's the goal. You know. I want to make movies. Like I cannot imagine a life where I'm not making films. Like it could be when I'm 30 years old. It could be when I'm 35. It could be when I'm 40. It could be when I'm 50. As long as I'm breathing, I'll always be in the pursuit of making a film. And this is most probably, and it is, I say most probably, but it is going to be Hollywood. That's what I'm going for. But if I see a light, an avenue that there's a chance where I have an opportunity to make a film in Tamil cinema, I will do it. But my goal is not Tamil cinema. My sight is not on Tamil cinema. My interest is not on Tamil cinema. But if something comes up and if something falls in line and like, oh, I seem like I have an opportunity to do so, sure. But my goal, my direction is getting into film festivals maybe, and try to do something, try to somehow, some shape or form make a feature film, maybe for Netflix or Prime, something. Like my goal is filmmaking, make movies. It's what I am, right? It's my first love. It's just, since I was 5 years old, it's been my trajectory, So always gonna be in pursuit. I can't tell you when, right? We never know. It could be in 5 years, it could be in 10 years, it could be in 20 years, but I will never give up until I'll die trying to be a filmmaker. You know what I'm saying? I'll die trying, then never give up on it. Vignesh says, hello, Shazverse. How you doing, buddy? I'm doing good, man. How you doing, Vignesh? Mother says, I have this feeling that this decade will be a great opportunity for Thalapathy to do different movies and experiment. Don't you think? 100%. I think that is what he's doing. Especially if Thalapathy 65 is what I think it's going to be like. With Master, Thalapathy 65, with the way those films are, I think it would be certain that that's the path he's heading. I think he might do social message films in between, maybe like after every 3 movies or something like that. But I think it's more narrative, more screenplay focused. Like I think he wants to make movies within a world that is set by the screenplay and the director, not more so about the specific story revolves around a social message cause. He's done that for a decade, so I think he's looking to do something else now. Reno John Spectra, your thoughts on Rock playing Black Adam? Cannot wait. Rock is definitely one of my inspirations. I absolutely love him. He's definitely one of the best role models out there in terms of work ethic, the amount of work he puts in, the level of discipline he has is great to look up to and learn from. So yeah, so I love it. I cannot wait for him to to be playing Black Adam. They're gonna start shooting next month. It's exciting stuff, man. I cannot wait. I hopefully Henry Cavill will be back as Superman as well, and we might see Black Adam as a Superman. That would be super dope. Pedro Pig, what are the updates on your short films? Well, I kind of talked about it earlier in the on the stream. The Mind Night is still in the works. Hopefully, I'm trying to get that released by July, August. I'm putting in the work. You got a couple of characters. It's also because you need some actors to kind of be available. You got me. You got the Mind Night character. You got me. I'm playing a character called Cal. You got the Mind Night character, which is the masked character. So there's that. Gotta starting to find the right times, and I got my friend playing the girlfriend character. Might have to do some pickup shots. Might have another one more character maybe. So there's still lots happening. I think I'm mostly done shooting like 70% of the film, but the last 30% is the major portions.
It's the fight scenes and the action scenes, like, nothing crazy, nothing crazy, but the fight scenes are very precise, and I really want to get the fight scenes gotta hit hard. They gotta work. If they don't work, like in the first couple of minutes of the short film, if that doesn't work, if that doesn't feel good, doesn't look good, I think the rest of the short film might be okay to watch as a like, oh, it was nice, it's a nice effort, but you will know in the first. I want people to watch a short film in the first couple of minutes. They already know, okay, this could be something really really cool. If it doesn't work that way, it's gonna be a disappointing outcome. So I'm doing everything I can, to make it decent as possible, good as possible. But it's a short film. It's a script that I wrote when I was 21 years old. So I'm 25 now. It's been a long time. So it's a very young version of me, and this version of me kind of putting it all together, because the 70% of the things that I already shot was shot years ago, right? So I'm just kind of finishing up a lot of the final things and stuff like that. So it's gonna come out, and after that, I want to do some more short films, some interesting ones. We'll see. Still working on that though. Still working on that. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Gotta. I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up real quick. I'm gonna read these real quick. Okay. Can't wait for Black Adam. J Entertainment 100%. Do a DC ranking video 100%. Renaj, and I will be definitely doing that. It's definitely an idea for me to do so. How come you never reacted to GVK trailer? Oh, Godzilla Kong. I was gonna, but I didn't. I should have. I saw the trailer. I was like, oh man, I was going crazy when I saw the trailer. I loved the Godzilla vs Kong trailer. That got me hyped. Like I don't know, because I knew at that point I wasn't going to react to anything for a couple of weeks, and that's when the trailer came out. And I was like, I decided I wasn't going to make a reaction video. So I saw the trailer. I was going crazy. I was like, man, I wish I reacted to this. Sometimes one of those things where like I'm like, man, I wish I reacted to this. It was one of those trailers for sure. That happens as well. Do these more often. Parnika says, do these more often. Like, stick to it. Schedule it like second Saturday of every month or something. Yes. See, that's the issue with me, right? These live stream is all about sticking to it. I don't want to give you guys a schedule and not stick to it. That's why I'm not giving no schedules. So you guys can't blame me. I'm giving no schedule. I just woke up today. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do a live stream. But eventually, I will get to a point where there will be a schedule and I will stick to it. I promise. But I'm not giving no promises right now. I'm going with the flow. All right. So come on now. Giri Edit says, did you react to the Pooja video? I did. It's amongst. I might put a tag on it once this video is out. Might put a tag on it so people can see. Jerry says, I'm a Mahesh Babu fan, but I really appreciate Thalapathy because he has done justice to the film he has remade, unlike Salman Khan, who butched them. Yeah, from 100%. I really enjoy Mahesh Babu. I think they both have some great mutual respect, which is amazing. Bargon says, bucket fight scene and archery fight scene. Those scenes, yeah, I would like to. Might do. Aditya says, how is Anirudh going to beat Master Music? Give better than in it. Thalapathy 65 BGM is damn good now to music. I mean, he did beat. I mean, Katti is still up there. Like he did rivals Katti's music, which we all thought that would not be that possible because Katti is amazing album and the score was amazing. But Master's score was even better than Katti. Songs also, like, it's like it was neck and neck, but I think I would choose Master over Katti, which I never thought I would. Cause for me, Katti was one of it was like top 3 best albums and work he's ever done. And then you got Master now, and it's a tall feat, man. But listen, you got Katti, amazing, Master, fantastic. I know that Anirudh feels the pressure to deliver. I think that's a good place to be. That's a good place to be. To have the pressure of greatness, I think is a good place to be. Especially as a creator, I think it would push him to do something even more special because people love it. So it's like you want to really try to figure something out, something real special. And I love the BGM. I love the Thalapathy 65 theme music, man. It is hype. It's dope. I love the vibe and feel of it. Bhargava says Vetriman already narrated the story to Thalapathy, and Thalapathy liked it a lot. So we may get to see Vetriman and Thalapathy soon. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Anirudh is the MVP of Master. That BGM is insane. Definitely one of the MVPs for sure. I loved what was work in Master. Um, uh, okay, Bargo, my daily morning routine is Vati coming videos. I got addicted. I love. Hey, Bargo, and you're not alone. So I wake up even nowadays, like randomly. I just want to watch Thalapathy in the Master song, like the video song. I love it. His dance, his expressions. I love Vati coming video song. They did justice, man. They did justice to the hype of the song. I love watching it. There's a reason why it's over 100 mil. You know what I'm saying? Renajan says most anticipated movies of this year. That's hard to kind of do right now because it's a lot, but obviously Talabot is on the top. Yeah, Talabot is on the top, but like most of it is definitely Hollywood. But I'm looking forward to Talabot 65, obviously top, and then when it comes to Tamil cinema, I'm looking forward to seeing Vikram. I'm looking forward to seeing Dhruva Natchathiram. But when it comes to Hollywood, it's a lot. Far From Home. I'm not Far From Home. Away From Home. What was it called? The Spider-Man 3 movie. Can't wait for that one. What else we got? Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot this year, man. The Gray Man with Danush. We got Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans, and Danush in that. That looks fire. It's a lot. So it's a lot. Uh, that might be a question for another video because I had to pull out a list. If you meet Talabadi one day, what would be your reaction? This is from Bhargavan. I'll be crying, tears of joy. Prajit says, when you became a fan of Thalapathy, I was 5 years old, man. 5 years old. That's when I became a fan of Thalapathy. I don't know which film exactly I was 5. I can't remember the movie itself, but I was 5. That's where it began. Korda the Crow Batman says, dude, Karna is coming out next week. It looks hype. Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to that because I really loved Pariyar in Perumal, so I'm looking forward to seeing what that director's going to do with Dhanush. Yeah, I cannot wait for that for sure. Jagdish, hi guys. Just finished watching Godzilla vs. Kong. It was lit. All right, Jagdish. Answer me this one question. Jagdish, Jagadish. Answer me this one question. No spoilers, but answer me this one question. Is there a definitive winner between Godzilla vs. Kong? Don't say who. Don't spoil it, obviously. But is there a definitive winner? Like, do we know? Is it like one of those things where it's a draw or like all the BS? No. Is there a clean cut winner when Godzilla fights Kong? Like, I just want to know that. Whoever wins, it is what it is. But I want to know if there's a definitive answer. If you're still here, bro, let me know. Jerry Amanda says they definitely do have mutual respect. Loved seeing their interactions on Twitter. Yeah, that was definitely a great moment for sure. Renogen Spectra says can't wait for Thalapathy X Siva combo. Please, Renogen Spectra, why you gotta do this to me? Don't even put that atrocity in my mind. I don't want that to ever happen. All right, please come on now. Damn. Um, Mohammed Nafra says how your days, bro. I'm good. It's good, man. I'm on a diet, 2 months in, doing good, working out. Sex and Shaz is on the way. On the way. A couple of months. Give it to me. I'm coming. People Tiana said you should do a reaction to the characters of Sarpate movie. Looks really interesting. Boxing period film. Yes, I still have that video on my tab. I haven't seen it yet. I was supposed to react to it yesterday, but did not do so. Will do it. And it's late. It's been a couple of days now, but I think I'll do it. I'll do it. I know a lot of you are excited about it, and I've been looking forward to that film as well. You got Paranjit with Arya boxing. Love it. I love boxing, so let's get it. Pranjit said No Way Home. Yeah, that's the movie's name. All right, so we're almost catching up to the questions. I'm about to end it here. Aditya Via says the new questions. How is Anirudh going to beat Vati Coming like Kati BGM? Vati Coming is mass level. How is he going to beat Vati Coming? Man, I have no idea. Like, yeah, man, it's definitely running in his head for sure. But I think Anirudh will come through. Jagdish says Grey Man is next year, bro. Oh, okay. No, actually, no definitive winner. Renaj says yes, there is. I that's what I'm saying. I've been hearing mixed. I hear some people say there is a definitive winner, and some people are saying kinda. It's really odd because the director came out and said that there is going to be a definitive winner, but sometimes directors just say some stuff that. But I'm looking forward to it. Man, I'm gonna go watch it tomorrow. Uh, uh, I can't wait for Godzilla vs Kong. Anyways, guys, so that's gonna be it. Okay. How many times have you watched? Okay, guys, no more questions. All right, I'm gonna finish it right here. No more questions. But Jagadish says, bro, how many times you have watched Snyder Cut already? I watched it 5 times, man. I watched 4 times the regular version, and then I watched one time the Justice Gray, the black and white version of it. Was beautiful. The Academy ratio, um, in gray, beautiful. It was absolutely stunning to look at. Crowda the Crow Batman, after Master, many top directors from different industries are trying to get Thalapathy's days as they know he draws really good numbers. My fear is I hope he picks a good script after Thalapathy 65. I think he will. I know he got a lot of options. That's for sure, Crowda. You got a lot of option, which is a great place to be. Because of course, yeah, like everybody sees Thalapathy pulls those numbers. Every producer in the industry wants to work with him. But there's that. Thunderball Bull says, bro, how are you, bro? I now only came. Hey, Thunder, thanks for being here, man. But I'm about to wrap it up. But I appreciate you coming on and joining us. Um, Thunderbolts. Bargavan B says, Talavi trailer reaction really dope. That is. Well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Jay Entertainment says, bye, bro. Yeah, man, I'm about to end the stream soon. Renajan Spectre says, do review of GVK. Yes, we'll definitely do a review for it. I'm doing a vlog for it, so it might be the review will be in the vlog. Michael Vetri says, bye, Shazni, waiting for your reaction from Master, for sure. Anyways, guys, all right, everybody saying okay, bye. Hope you love Godzilla vs Kong. For me too, man. I hope I love it too. Please react to Thalapathy 65 Pooja video. I just did. It's in the live stream, but I'm gonna timestamp it in the comments. But if you can skip through, you will see a little bit. I think more so in the middle of the video. Okay, bye. The Spider-Man 3 is No Way Home. Yes. Thank you, Prajit, Ramesh. Thank you. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. It's been wonderful, man. We spoke for over 2 hours. It's been great chatting with you. We'll definitely be doing another live stream. But if you follow me on IG or on Twitter, I'll definitely announce it there. But thank you all so much, man. If you guys enjoyed this, definitely hit that like button. If you guys want more of these live streams, definitely hit that like button. And again, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you, and see you on my next one. Salute.